Listen, I played in the NFL. I've taken enough shots to last a lifetime. And let me tell you this, taking a shot just to lose weight, that's not a smart play. That's why I roll with Brain IQ. The all-natural weight chews cut cravings, boost metabolism, and sharpen focus. No needles, no chemicals, no crash. Just results you can chew on. And Brain IQ is not just about weight chews. They've got a full lineup of all-natural products to keep your mind sharp, your body fueled, and your health on point. Skip the needles, choose natural. Order now. BrainIQHealth.com/REF/1 live stew. Brain IQ Chews. Smart, natural, built for results. Listen, I played in the NFL. I've taken enough shots to last a lifetime. And let me tell you this, taking a shot just to lose weight, that's not a smart play. That's why I roll with Brain IQ. The all-natural weight chews cut cravings, boost metabolism, and sharpen focus. No needles, no chemicals, no crash. Just results you can chew on. And Brain IQ is not just about weight chews. They've got a full lineup of all-natural products to keep your mind sharp, your body fueled, and your health on point. Skip the needles, choose natural. Order now. BrainIQHealth.com/REF/1 live stew. Brain IQ Chews. Smart, natural, built for results.
To dance our way out of our constriction. Gonna be freaking up and down the hang-up alleyway. With the groove I only got, we shall all be moved. For don't tell me now. Do you promise the funk? The whole funk, nothing but the funk. Ready or not, here we come. Getting down on the one which we believe in. Here's my chance to dance my way out of my constriction.
And we've got to thank God every minute of every day. Good morning, world. It's your guys, Doug and Ryan Stewart, the Stews, and this is your two live Stews experience. Honorable mention to the beautiful KK Ash. Good morning to all of them, and good morning to you, Dougie Stew. How you feeling this morning, sir? You gotta unmute that microphone, man. People can't hear you unless you unmute that microphone. Good morning to all of them, and good morning to you, Dougie Stew. How you feeling, sir?
Let's try this again. I'm fantastic. How about you?
Yeah, dude, absolutely fantastic, man. Run that thing back.
I think Trae sabotaged me just now.
Yes, more than likely.
Because she, yeah, but I'm great, man. I'm great. How's everything with you? How's the family? How them children down there in South Georgia? Or is that South Georgia? Or is that Middle Georgia? Columbus.
It's South Georgia, man. I mean, Alabama's right across the river. It's South Georgia.
Yeah, that doesn't make it South Georgia though.
Okay.
I think it's probably more middle.
How do you drive? When you drive, how do you get down here?
No, but South Georgia would be one of the
question
towns.
the question was, when you drive, how do you get down here?
Okay, South, man.
Okay.
South.
Okay. Good morning, Shedrick Moore. Red Stick Poodle. Good morning.
So let's see the jersey. It's a throwback Thursday. Thank you for joining your boys, the 2 Hour Shoes. Let's see the jersey, man.
Yeah.
It's a Bear jersey.
Yep. Here we go, man.
Gail Sayers. The great
yes,
Gail
the great
Sayers.
Gail Sayers. The great Gail Sayers, man.
That's something unique about that jersey, is they actually had it made with long sleeves.
Well, back in the day, they wore long sleeve jerseys.
So
especially cities like Green Bay, Cleveland, Chicago, all their old school jerseys. It's cold as hell in those areas, man. So all their old school jerseys are long sleeves.
Okay, I don't know why I never put that together, but that makes sense.
It makes total sense, man.
They didn't have domes back in the 30s.
If you see a Larry Zonka jersey, or what's the dude that always celebrates the 16-0 seasons?
Oh, Mercury Morris.
Mercury Morris. If he what?
He just died. Mercury Morris died like a year ago, man. Maybe not even a year ago. Rest in peace to the great Mercury Morris.
That's not true.
No, it is.
Let me look that up real quick.
I'm positive this time. Now, I know people watching this show be like, Ninja, you be killing people off all the time. And that's true. But I'm 100% positive that Mercury Morris is going to glory. What does it say?
If you see a Miami jersey, oh my God, Mercury Morris passed away in 2024.
I don't know why I'm laughing. 24. It's almost been 2 years then.
I had no idea.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure I'll be able to do the show today.
So if I see a jersey, what now? We got
if you see a Mercury Morris or a Larry Zonka jersey from back in the day from Miami, it's not long sleeves. They didn't have to worry about that. It was hot down there.
Right.
But all the cold weather cities, old school jerseys. This is a 1969 jersey. So 70 and under, if it's cold weather city, it's going to be long jersey, sir.
I don't believe that's the case either, but
okay. Can I talk to you about something real quick, man? It is your boys, the 2 Live Studios.
We got a ton of stuff to get into, man. Hurry up. Let's get to it.
The makeup of those dudes. Shouts out to the great folks in Detroit, WGPR, Hot 107.5,
Detroit,
Detroit FM.
Shouts out to the
dude. This morning, something is happening for the first time in my home.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what this is, man.
Miles getting a bank account?
He's been had a bank account, and it's loaded with cash. Miles Stewart. Your namesake, Miles Norman Stewart. That's him standing at the counter at the DMV yesterday, picking up his driver's license.
I thought that y'all had already done that for some reason. I mean, you got him a car.
He's got a permit. He had a permit. But yesterday, he took his driver's test and passed with flying colors. And the guy said, not only did he pass, Mr. Stewart, but we did have one problem. I was like, oh, no. He hit the parallel parking thing. Nope. He made a 5-point turn instead of a 3-point turn. Nope. He drives extremely slow.
Y'all been taking time.
And this is Miles' Christmas morning, man.
Somebody got some money.
This is Miles' Christmas morning, man.
Shut up, audience.
I had told him for so long that he wouldn't be getting a car, that he didn't need to think about getting a car, that he just needed to take it off his mind. So after everybody opened up their couple of gifts and we had some breakfast and we did our morning Christmas prayer, everything was done and he was headed back downstairs. We rarely see Miles in the house. He was headed back downstairs. And I said, Miles, before you go downstairs, please put all that. What?
I'm laughing because this is beautiful. I know you're setting it up.
Yeah, I said, please take all the paper wrappings from the gifts, put it in a plastic bag, and take it out to the trash.
Right.
And he goes, okay, Dad. Give me a second to put my shoes on. And he went downstairs, and like 5 minutes later, I said, hey, Miles, take the trash out.
Uh-huh.
And he goes to take the trash out, man. and I hear him go, "Oh my!"
That sounds just like him.
It sounds just like him.
I thought you were gonna say, and put the picture back up one more time, man. I thought you were gonna say he went out there and saw the car and scratched his head and came back in. It was like, "Hey, Dad, there's a car out there."
That's how he talks. That's how he talks too.
I thought that's what you were gonna say.
No, man.
Him not being the wiser. That's beautiful, man.
So this morning is the first day that Miles will be driving to school in his own vehicle, man.
Oh man.
Yeah. And
It's kind of
right,
stressful at the same time, too.
Right. But we got the Life 360 app on the phone, so I'll be able to monitor what's going on and how fast he's driving and if he's making hard stops, or I'll be able to, but yeah, man, he's a very responsible kid. And we're in a new era, man. Miles is now a licensed driver that has a vehicle and drives himself and his siblings around.
Shouts out to my nephew. He the illest. Miles Norman Stewart. You said namesake. His middle name is my middle name, and our father's middle name, and our grandfather's middle name as well. Norman.
Yes.
Norman must have been real popular. I don't know if I never met our great grandfather on our father's side, but
I think Miles is the 5th generation, so that would make our great grandfather the 1st. I think
Norman's a lucky name for us, man.
Yeah. You Normans have done okay for yourselves, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, so we got the Ollie report coming up a little.
One more thing. I'm sorry, one more thing, man. The hat,
Mhm.
because my hair has grown so much, it doesn't fit like it used to. But I did want to make sure that I wore the hat with the jersey. But yeah, because my hair has grown so much, the hat just doesn't fit like it needs to. So I wanted to share that with you.
I'm sure the people want to see your hair, man. What do you mean your hair has grown so much?
Well, I've got it's cornrowed now. They've seen it before. Yeah, it looks just like that. It's cornrowed now.
Okay, man. All right. Once again, shouts out to WGPR 107.5 in Detroit, Michigan. The Ollie Report, entertainment news coming up a little bit later. Reggie Carson's 5th down, the 5 biggest stories in the NFL coming up this weekend.
I need to redo it. Some of them a little loose.
Last 48, the biggest memes in the 2 Live Stews Facebook chat group over the last 48 hours. And also, let me just remind you one time at the top of the show, today is Thursday. What does that mean, sir?
It's Giving Thursday!
Free time! Yes! If you'd like to donate to the show, look to the bottom of the chat to the right. There's a dollar symbol. Click on that and donate whatever you'd like to the show. $1, $5, $500,000. We'd appreciate it. And also, if you're watching the replay, same thing. Look to the bottom of the chat to the right. There's a heart symbol. Click on that, and you can donate after the show when you're watching the replays as well. Also, I forgot to mention this on Monday at the start of the year.
Okay.
Check out 2livestewsstore.com. Okay. 2livestewsstore.com and get all your 2 Live Stews merchandise. Yes.
Now that you've done all that, are all the semantics taken care of? Are you ready to roll? Because I got something I need to tell you.
Yeah, 2 things we definitely got to touch upon before we get to the break. But go ahead.
Okay. There's a team that goes from 3rd in defense in the NBA to last when they've got 1 member on the floor. Just in case you didn't hear me, there's a team that goes from 3rd in defense in the NBA to last when their point guard is on the floor. You know who that team is, sir?
It would be the Atlanta Hawks. It would be the
Good riddance and bye-bye, Trae.
Good riddance.
Good riddance. He's been a phenomenal player. He does a good job.
Wait. That's a contradiction in itself.
Well, he's an all-star.
You said
he's an all-star.
Hold on. You said goodbye, good riddance. Then the next sentence you said he's been a tremendous player and all-star.
He's been an all-star like 3 or 4 times.
He's
times.
A good player. Right.
He's a good player. Hey, man, you can be a good player and bad for your team. That's the epitome of Trae. Yeah, first of all, and I've told you this for years.
Don't
you
we have
don't
a breaking
listen.
news sounder tree?
You don't listen, but I've told you this for years. The NBA is a big man's game. And 5'11" point guards don't tend to be advantageous to your team's success.
If you haven't heard, and that's the breaking news sounder in the back, we got to get a better one of those. We definitely do.
Oh, Lord. Tree talked about, never mind. It's okay, Tree. It's okay, Tree. It's okay. It's okay, Tree.
So Trae Young has been traded to the Washington Wizards.
And they did him dirty, too.
It seemed like it was the only deal on the table. The Hawks get C.J. McCollum, who's 80 years old. He's a very good player, but he's 80 years old. Okay,
he's a much more consistent shooter also.
Corey Kispert in return. And you're right. The man is statistically one of the worst defenders in the NBA. But really, he's the only person that sold tickets for the team ever since he's been with the Hawks. I don't feel as strong as you. I get what you're saying, but the guy is an all-star. He's fun. You know, it's fun to watch a little guy score a lot of points. He's basically a bootleg Steph Curry. He's basically a bootleg Steph Curry. And this city likes stars. Atlanta, if you're new to the show, we're based in Atlanta. In Atlanta, they like stars. I really believe the fan base likes superficial hype, you know, like Dion and Michael Vick and Dominique Wilkins. So that fit right in the criteria that the fans in this city love. But you're right at the end of the day. But I just think it's too soon to be bashing the guy. Thank you, Trae. How about thank you, Trae? Good luck, Trae. Hopefully you don't beat us, but hopefully you have success. And once again, thank you.
How about good riddance, Trae? Get the hell on.
Wow.
Yeah. Man, it's a big man's game. I keep trying to tell you this.
With friends and fans like you, who needs enemies?
You got guys today that walk the ball up and dribble it through their legs and behind their back and take three-pointers. That's 7'5", and you telling me that Trae Young still floats your boat? No.
Well, listen, at the end of the day, and you're watching the Two Live Stews experience, at the end of the day, I'm not mad at it. I just think that it's too soon for you to highlight the negative aspect of the guy and his tenure here in Atlanta.
I've told you for years I'm not a fan of this guy. This guy takes bad shots. This guy dribbles the air out of the ball, and this guy don't play no defense. Oh, yeah, and he's small. Yes, he's a volume shooter that can load it up. But his negatives do not outweigh his positives.
They do outweigh his positives.
Yes, that's what I said.
Right.
His negative outweighs his negative. You know what the hell I mean.
I know exactly what you mean. I'm just shocked. I never thought in a million years when this story broke last night, I never thought in a million years you would come on and take this stance. I thought you would talk about the good times. And you know what? Two things.
About the team being better. And I see the team being infinitely better with Trae being gone and McCollum being here.
McCollum is 80 years old. He's long in the tooth. They're not going to build around McCollum.
He's a secondary star to the young stars that's here now that are 6'6" and 6'8".
Two things that I wanted to mention about this whole thing.
And I don't hate Trae, but this is better for the franchise.
What? No, it sounds like you hate him. Two things. One thing, you remember when Jason Terry, and remember the other day I couldn't remember who it was at the split second about who we traded and when we traded him, he became, an all-star. He won championships. It was Jason Terry. Like, I don't think that's going to happen in Washington, and maybe they're going to trade him again or do something else. But Jason Terry left the Hawks, and he was good. He was probably our best player for a couple of years. Jason Terry left Atlanta and became an all-star. He won a championship with Dallas. So be careful Trae doesn't have a lot of success after he leaves this town.
It's okay. Jason Terry was a much better player / facilitator than Trae was. Yeah, Trae shot balls from the logo often, rarely hitting those shots.
Jason Terry, I don't even think Jason Terry was an all-star. He wasn't a better basketball player than Trae Young.
We can agree to disagree. Bye, Trae. See you later, bud. Take care. I wish you the best in Washington with the Wizards.
And the second thing, man, is don't forget we traded the pick for
Luka. Right. So Trae shouldn't have been here in the first place. They should have kept Luka.
For Trae Young and Luka Doncic.
Yeah.
All right, when we get back from the break, man, we're going to talk a little bit, put a bow on this. Raheem Morris, Terry Fontenot firings in Atlanta. Got some questions I want to throw at you. I gave you a heads up that I wanted to talk about this a little bit more in depth, and we'll do that when we get back from the break.
Okay, man. Shouts out to the good folks at WGPR, Hot 107.5, FM HD2 in Detroit.
That guy just
Sports
come
Rap
on
Network is in the building.
and shit on the
Hey,
one
man.
player that sold tickets for the damn team
But-
the last 5 years. You
Hey,
just
man,
spit on him.
What is this about? Winning games or selling tickets, man? The Hawks will be blessed for making this decision. And I've said this for years. I hadn't been down with Trae for years, man. He dribbles the air out of the ball,
Wow.
shoots from the logo, and misses those shots. He's a good player, man, but hey.
Who else does that? And we're talking about being one of the top 5-10 players in the history of the game. Steph Curry.
Are you tired of workouts that leave you feeling drained? Do you want to push your limits without compromising your health? Introducing NPE, the ultimate pre-workout powerhouse. NPE is packed with natural plant-based ingredients that fuel your body and mind. We're talking about sustained energy, enhanced focus, and accelerated recovery. All this while giving your immune system a powerful boost. But NPE doesn't stop there. It also stimulates circulation, enhancing blood flow throughout your body. And it doesn't just improve your workout performance, it also boosts fertility and sexual drive in both men and women. Whether you're a seasoned athlete or just starting your fitness journey, NPE is here to help you reach new heights. Don't settle for sluggish workouts. Unleash your inner athlete with NPE. That's natural performance energy. This is not your ordinary pre-workout supplement. Our clients will tell you NPE also stands for natural power, peak performance. Every work.
It's your boys, the Two Live Stews, Doug Stewart Ryan, with the makeup of those stews, and this is your Two Live Stews experience. Good morning, and shouts out to the good folks in Detroit, WGPR, Hot 107.5, FM HD2 in Detroit. The Sports Rap Network is in the building, and prayerfully, in the near future, we'll have a few more people to shout out when we do that WGPR shout out. What you got, man? Your hand is raised.
Yeah, shouts out to today's featured artist, Outkast. Atlanta's own.
And I know we're about to move on, man, but let me put the nail in the coffin before we do that. Read that. Read that out loud. Read that.
2-10 with him in the lineup, well above 500 without him in it. No,
goodbye, Trae Young. Good riddance.
Listen.
Good riddance. Yeah, he ain't going to make Washington no better either. As a matter of fact, they may get worse.
You know that.
See it, Trae?
You know that term, uncouth? You're just very uncouth about things.
I'm going to tell you and everybody that's watching and listening the truth. I'm going to tell you the truth, and nothing but the truth.
I just think that this city gets a bad reputation. You know, nationally, they always have this thing about Atlanta sports fans as being some of the worst sports fan in sports fanning.
Oh, now I'm the worst sports fan.
No, hold on. I'm about to make a point here. That's kind of like a inside, joke type thing. When we were at ESPN, they always used to throw around, oh, yeah, those sports fans down in Atlanta. You remember that? Those fans in Atlanta, they're horrible. Y'all got some horrible fans down there. And we always used to defend Atlanta sports fans. And our take was, we've been shitty at sports. It's not a lot to get excited about. But this is exactly what those guys are talking about. I don't give a shit what happens in Boston. They could lose every game. They're going to support the Red Sox. They're going to support the Celtics.
New England.
They're going to support the Patriots.
Yes.
And they can lose every game in the entire year. But the man was a 4-time All-Star, the most exciting, one of the top 3 or 4 exciting players in the game. And the
again.
next morning after we trade him to
Mar
the
Diddy.
lowly Wizards, you
Right.
shit on him.
Mar Diddy, thank you. Read this. Read that.
2-10 with him in the lineup, well above 500 with him.
And again, let me remind you,
Y'all missing the whole point I'm trying to make, but go ahead.
they
man.
go from 3rd in defense in the league to last when he's on the floor. They have the Pelicans' first-round pick, who is dead last in the league, so they can replace him with a big point guard on this year's draft. Bye, Trae. Shouts out to my cousin Dante that sent me the information about that first pick. Shouts out, cuz. We appreciate you. Bye, Trae. Yeah,
Hey,
man. You can be a good player, but if you're a good player and don't do nothing for the team but bring them down, how good are you?
But what about my whole point about us being too soon to say these type of things the next
He
morning?
gone.
It's not
He
even
gone.
it's not even 24 hours.
Body ain't cold yet. I don't care. I'm just happy he's in the coffin when it comes to being a Hawk. Yeah, man. We need people that's going to propel this team like these youngins that's 6'6", 6'7", and 6'8" that we have on the wings now.
Hey, if you're listening to the show on WGPR in Detroit, 107.5.
Shortest point guard in the damn league. Man, please.
So
Big
what?
man's game.
Isaiah Thomas is a first ballot Hall of Famer.
I keep forgetting because you're 5'6", you got an affinity for the little guy. My apologies.
Hey, listen.
I overlooked that.
If you're listening to the show right now, WGPR, you can watch the show as well. Don't do it. Just, if you're in your car listening, that's cool. That's great. Listening to the live show, you can go back and watch the show at 2livestewsyoutube.com. That's 2livestewsyoutube.com. Can we put a bow on Raheem Morris? Go ahead.
Please. No, I was just about to say that. Please, go ahead.
Can we put a bow on Raheem Morris, the Atlanta Falcons coach, speaking of Atlanta sports, getting fired?
Yes, we can. But let me just say this.
#1 trending story.
I was not celebrating the dismissal of Raheem Morris. Had Raheem
You
Morris,
were celebrating the dismissal of Raheem Morris.
Don't do
What's
that.
the matter with you?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Did you
Don't
take
do
one
that.
of those gummies today?
No, not yet.
Everybody that listened to the show Monday know you were celebrating Raheem
Sir.
Morris getting fired.
Let me just say this. Had they decided to keep him, I would not have been upset. It's only 2 years. I don't believe in coaches getting fired in 2 to 3 years. Every coach, I don't care about color, creed, or nationality, every coach deserves 5 years. What can you accomplish in 2 years?
You didn't say none of this Monday.
Well, I understand the firing, though. I understand it. Okay, go ahead, man. I'm listening.
Tree, flash that back. I feel like I'm in Bizarro World. We are in Bizarro World. Trump.
You're always in Bizarro World.
From Sam Block. This was a post that got a lot of conversation in the Two Live Stews Facebook chat group. Raheem Morris was hired in 2024, meaning he only had 2 years. You just talked about that.
Yep.
Raheem Morris is a great leader. We've heard the organization say how professional and how great of a leader this guy is.
This is true.
Raheem Morris is a great human being. He's a great person.
Well, have you ever had coffee with him, or have you ever shaken his hand? Okay,
Go back. Go back.
Sometimes it's a reach. We don't need to reach.
Raheem Morris finished the year 4-0.
That's true. I like that.
He finished the year 4-0. Raheem Morris, the head coach, former head coach of the Atlanta Falcons, eliminated the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, our division rivalry, or second rivalry.
Congratulations for eliminating the team, but not making it there yourself. Congratulations.
And the Falcons just fired him.
Yeah.
Now, based on all of the stuff you have right there, and you just said it, man, 2 years is not enough. And here's the caveat to this entire conversation. If Tree has that second meme, and you're watching the 2 Live Stews experience. You remember Monday you went on and on about, I talked about the consistency in Pittsburgh, and they've only had 3 coaches in 50-plus years or whatever. And I made the argument that you can't get rid of a coach every other day, every other year,
right,
because you're not going to build consistency. It's going to be a turnstile. And look what the Steelers have done. 3 coaches in 50 years. Yep. Do you know in Chuck Noll's first 2 years of coaching, He went 1-13 in 1969. In his second year, he went 5-9.
Yep.
If the Pittsburgh Steelers organization, the Roonies, would have said, "Oh no, we're gonna get rid of this Mickey Fickey,"
Hey man, I'm gonna be honest with you.
They probably wouldn't have
the dynasty that they have.
The dynasty that they have.
Yes.
What says you about this meme?
Somebody else sent me the math on off the blanket head coaches. Apparently, he's right around hiring and firing the coach every 2.5 years. There's no you're not going to get consistency with that. However, when you botch timeouts, when you go on 5-game losing streaks, when you lose to Miami and the likes thereof, when you ride with an offensive coordinator that you brought in that is terrible, running a pistol, you're not doing anything.
By the way,
you're not doing anything to make me say you should stay on.
Have I ever told you I hate that pistol?
Yes, I know, but there's not too many people that like it. So yeah, man.
So what's your thought about the meme right here, though?
Sir,
how do you fight back?
They saw a coach in Chuck Noll coaching on the sideline.
And that's something else you went with the other day, too. You said you don't see Raheem coaching because he's not calling plays. I'd guess,
he's not calling plays, but because whenever they show him, I see him standing there like this. That's why. Coach him up, coach. Coach him up. Unmute your phone. You got to unmute your phone, please. Unmute your. Thank you.
Your mic.
Okay, and you got to fix your settings again. Put your settings back. Okay. So yeah. Again.
Okay.
Do I want the black man to keep his job? Yeah. But I want to see the team win and move forward. And I just wasn't getting those vibes.
So
Raheem.
And I've heard a lot of other people talk about the expression on his face. So what you're telling me and what you're telling the listeners, the sports fans all over this world, is in effect the real qualm you have with Raheem Morris is he has bad body language.
Well, I've told you 4 or 5 things that I didn't like. But yes, that's one of them. That's a huge one. You're not going to see Belichick standing on the sideline during situational football situations during a game. You're not going to see him standing there doing nothing. You're going to see him talking to somebody. You're going to see him coaching people up. You're going to see him talking to other coaches. You're going to see him strategizing.
Well, once again, 50% of the coaches, I bet, don't make any calls.
Right.
What's his face that just got Pete
Mike
Carroll.
Tomlin in Pittsburgh, when you see him on the sideline, going to the offensive bench, going to the defensive bench, talking to the special teams. He's not the special teams coordinator, the O coordinator, or the D coordinator, but you see him coaching constantly on the sideline.
I think everything you're saying you're making up.
Okay.
Pete Carroll, another case, an example. Pete Carroll just got fired from the Raiders.
Yep.
Pete Carroll doesn't even wear a headset.
Right.
You know what he does? You know what great coaches do? Same thing Mike
men.
Tomlin does. They delegate.
They manage men.
The only coach that you of note that you can come up with that is coaching, that's calling plays off the top of your head is Andy Reid. The majority of these guys aren't calling plays. They delegate. They give the job to their coordinators. Now, if you want to get mad at his choices for the coordinators, that's another conversation.
Well,
Pete Carroll doesn't wear a headset.
The offensive coordinator sucks. Read Rel's message, please. Read that out loud.
It's not about not making calls as a coach. Raheem doesn't talk to or coach anyone up on the sideline.
Yeah, man, I watch all the games, man. He just doesn't. He just doesn't. And you need someone that does. I hate that the man lost his job, even though he will receive every penny of his contract. I hate he lost his job. He ain't going to go hungry. He probably should never go broke, and he'll be somebody's defensive coordinator this upcoming season. But he don't coach him up, coach. Don't coach him up.
We're going to talk to Reggie Carson with his fifth down in the next segment. I want to get his thoughts on
He got a fire fifth down for y'all today.
I want to get his thoughts on Raheem Morris being fired.
Yeah.
I just think that you're talking out both sides of your mouth.
Sure.
I just think that 2 years isn't enough to evaluate anybody. Somebody made a great point. Now, this is what I will agree with.
Timeouts, situational football, not going for it, not going for it. All that stuff wasn't in his bag, man.
Here's what I will agree with. Somebody made this comment in the chat group that this thing probably has more to do with Arthur Blank's age than anything else. He's either 83 or 85 years old.
Damn!
He got the win. Like, time is ticking. And this man wants to see his team, his organization that he's put his heart and soul into for, I don't know what, 15, 20 years?
It's been.
I can look up how long that he's.
You keep on working. I'll figure that out.
So he don't have much longer. I mean, the numbers say statistically that he doesn't have much longer, and he wants to see the team win. I get that. If you're trying to see and bring a championship to Atlanta before you go and climb the pearly gates.
Oh, don't do that. Please don't do that.
Then I get it. But a younger owner probably would have stuck with Raheem at least another year, maybe another year or two. They got a lot of great pieces, man. Go ahead.
Blank bought the team from Taylor Smith and has owned the team for the last 23 plus years.
23 years.
Purchased in 2002.
Wow. Didn't realize it's been that long.
Yep, it's been a long time.
That was a big story here.
Well, that's another reason why Jerry Jones makes a lot of the decisions and moves that he makes. He wants one more Super Bowl, man, that he can see in his lifetime. Go ahead.
If you talk about the team, the team has not had consistent play from the quarterback position because of injuries.
Yep.
Kirk Cousins last year, when he got injured, he kept it to himself because he didn't want them to play Penix Jr. So that was selfish as hell. We lost 4 or 5 games in a row. The dude threw like 17 interceptions within that time span.
Yep.
We bring in the rookie. We bench Kirk Cousins, who we owe $100 million to. We bench him. We start Michael Penix Jr. He hurts his knee again, which clearly is going to be a chronic problem, and he's had a chronic issue with his knees his entire life. Oh, yeah, by the way, we've had the 2 worst scenarios as far as our kickers over the last 2 years as well.
Very good point.
Documented games.
Okay, good point.
The kicking situation has lost us documented games.
Right. That's a good point.
And he's still with 8-9, and they won 4 games in a row. So you're going to start over with whoever? I don't think it makes sense, man.
I do want to say this.
Makes sense. And to top it off, it's a brother.
And that's where you're locked in, and I'm not locked in with that.
It's a brother.
Yeah, I'm not locked in with that.
Would they have fired anybody else in these circumstances?
He fires a coach and hires a coach every 2.5 years. Yes! It ain't got nothing to do with race. This is what Blank does. He wants a winner. Real quick. Terry Fontenot was fired also. I don't think that firing is just.
Can a brother ever get the benefit of the doubt?
He fires everybody within 2.5 years. Again, Terry Fontenot has done a good job. If you look at the roster, offensively and defensively, Terry Fontenot does not deserve to be fired. But now that you fire Fontenot and Raheem, you're changing the entire building. There's going to be 25 homes up for sale because of you firing Terry Fontenot and Raheem Morris at the same time.
What this comes down to is Arthur Blank is concerned that at any minute, and I hope this doesn't happen, but at any minute he's going to be climbing Jacob's ladder. He's going to be climbing Jacob's ladder. And that's what this is all about. At the end of the day, that's what this is all about. I'm just going to say it. That's what this is all about.
Climbing Jacob's ladder.
I mean, Arthur Blank even hunched over now. You see him?
Oh, he looks
He's
bad.
hunched over.
Yeah, he looks bad.
I think that's a sign. That's not a good sign.
I'm almost positive I saw him walking like he was about to go to center field during the game, and somebody grabbed him and turned him around. Like he almost may not know where he is.
All right, listen. What time is it? Yeah, we gotta go to break, man.
Our grandmother passed at 86, 87. And right around year 81 or 82, we took the keys from her. Somebody better get them keys from Blank.
I don't think Arthur Blank drives. You think Arthur Blank drives?
No, he don't drive.
All right, hell
But
no.
he's got the keys to the franchise. It's the same damn thing.
Man started Home Depot. He ain't driving shit in
What a
30
great
years.
What a great idea that was. Golly.
Well, you remember they had, we got to go to a break. Reggie Carson coming up next, fifth down. Yeah.
John Mickens. That's Cole, Ryan. And whatever. What the heck ever. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Listen, I played in the NFL. I've taken enough shots to last a lifetime. And let me tell you this. Taking a shot just to lose weight, that's not a smart play. That's why I roll with Brain IQ, the all-natural weight chews, cut cravings, boost metabolism, and sharpen focus. No needles, no chemicals, no crash. Just results you can chew on. And Brain IQ is not just about weight chews. They've got a full lineup of all-natural products to keep your mind sharp, your body fueled, and your health on point. Skip the needles, choose natural. Order now. BrainIQHealth.com/REF/1LiveStew. Brain IQ Chews. Smart, natural, built for results. It's your boys, the Two Live Stews, Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, to make up those stews. And we're joined by none other than the Dover Dog, Elizabeth City University's own Reggie Carson in the building. What up?
Morning, team.
What's up, bros?
Happy New Year, bro.
Happy New Year. Happy Q year.
Happy Q year.
Is that the Sean Taylor you got on, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I love
That's
it.
dope.
I love it.
That's
Yes,
dope.
I love it.
From
I love
where?
From
The
the
U.
U.
You, baby.
Bruh, happy New Year to you once again, man. How was your New Year's festivities? Did you do anything? You go out? I knew you and the wife were like some social butterflies.
Just watched it from the rooftop. That's all. And hey, man, I'm gonna start calling you 50 Cent, Doug.
Why you said
Many
that?
men, many men wish death on me.
I am
you,
not
bro.
wishing death on that man.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, Carson.
But listen, bro, you know my daily career is in life insurance.
Right.
And I know all, you know what an actuary is, right? An actuary is basically a statistician that figures out historical death dates and life expectancies. And the life expectancy, and I hate to break it to y'all, the life expectancy of a man in the United States of America is right around 82 and a half years. Blank is living on borrowed time.
What that
I got a source within the organization that said this source overheard Blank saying, "Hey, we can't let the Raiders beat us today." And they said, "No, Mr. Blank, we're playing the Saints." Oh, I knew that. But the Saints and the Raiders should be having a better game. No, we're the Falcons, Mr. Blank. No, I knew that. What I meant to say was, yeah, man, I mean, bro, Carson, let's get into these coaches, bro. I can't wait for your fifth downs today. What you got, dog?
Ooh, the fifth down, baby. The good, the bad, the desperate. It was just a cutting, that Black Monday. It comes every year when they start slicing and dicing. And with the slicing and dicing, you gotta look at what's available, what's the best fit, what's out there. Nobody saw Harbaugh getting fired. At least most people didn't see Harbaugh getting fired. So you gotta look and see what's the most attractive job out there. With me, it's gonna be next year's NFC East divisional champion, New York Giants.
You calling it already, huh?
That's right. I said it. If the Giants are doing what they're supposed to be doing, they've got the best position possible for a future NFL head coach. They got the quarterback. They got the running back. They got an offensive line. They got a hellified defensive rusher in Burns. They're sitting pretty, and they're $20 million under the cap as of right now. And they got the fifth pick in this year's NFL draft coming up. The Giants are sitting perfectly for that. Yeah, Harbaugh is gone from Baltimore But Baltimore's not a bad selection either. They got Lamar, they got Hamilton, and hell, even Cleveland is looking good. Who's not looking good? Those Atlanta Falcons, baby. I don't know. Besides having Outcast and the varsity down here, I don't know why somebody would want to come to Atlanta when you still got Kirk Cousins' contract.
Yeah. But bro, on the positive side though, you got Bijan Robinson, you got
the young outside linebackers and DNs that they brought in. Terry Fontenot brought in this past year. Did an outstanding job defensively, bro. I see some talent, bro. But I'm not arguing with you. But I do see some talent on the roster.
You got Drake. You got Drake London. You got Pierce Jr. You're right. The linebackers they drafted this year turned out to be very, very good.
So last I checked, you mentioned Bijan. You mentioned Drake London.
Mm-hmm.
Both of those guys have to have a quarterback that gets them the ball.
Agreed.
So, so it's a situation with that. Bijan's going to end up, to me, end up being another Saquon Barkley, who is just a tremendous talent wasted on a team that doesn't have a quarterback to propel that team moving forward.
Now, we're going to talk a lot more about Harbaugh a little bit later, but bro, how shocked were you to find out that they fired him after 18 years of being the head coach of the Baltimore Ravens?
So I think first off, Harbaugh is a phenomenal coach. He's going to get another job, so he's not going to go hungry. He's going to start another franchise over again. However, that being said, after I saw what happened in Philadelphia with Andy Reid, anything is possible. After I saw what happened in New England, because look at where New England is right now with Bill Belichick, sometimes you just need a different voice and a different leadership coming in to get the players remotivated. And sometimes you just need somebody else to give you that message. Mm-hmm. And I think in Baltimore, it was just time. It wasn't a parting of the bad ways. The guy's still going to have his name in the Ring of Honor. He got him a Super Bowl. So I think at the end of the day, the Baltimore is always going to remember Harbaugh. But it was time to move on. Yeah. And Lamar showed that as well. I don't know what's going on with the dichotomy of their relationship. I don't know if it went south. I don't know. I'm hearing some rumblings, but I don't know. At the end of the day, a change needs to happen. And you're not going to get rid of number 8.
No way.
Dog, as we slide into number 4 on your fifth downs, as a Raiders fan, I was really excited to see it because it kind of piqued my interest on your thoughts. Please share your fourth down with the people, dog.
All right, so number 4 is a possibility. And based on this guy's track record, remember now, he says, Google me. So Cignetti to the Raiders makes a lot of sense to a lot of people. He's a builder of culture. He's a builder of franchises. If Cignetti can get to the next level, which ultimately that's where everybody wants to go. Everybody wants to go to the National Football League. Okay, so Cignetti goes to the Raiders. He brings that culture to the Raiders, and of course, he brings his quarterback in Mendoza. So to me, it makes a lot of sense. That vacancy is open right now with Pete Carroll, the 90s version of the Crypt Keeper, so still coaching the team. It makes sense to bring in somebody that's new, energetic, and has a winning culture philosophy in Cignetti. So I would love to see the Raiders dip down and pick up that guy because he's just done nothing but win everywhere he's gone.
But, bruh, in my eyes, I can look at certain coaches and define them as a college coach or as a pro coach. And Cignetti's got Nick Saban written all over him. He's a Nick Saban disciple, but his mannerisms, the way he talks, the things that he says, the way he paces back and forth up and down the sideline, the way he coaches, I think he'd be a fish out of water in the NFL. I don't know if his shtick would play in the NFL. Share your thoughts on that, bro.
The greatest coach in college football, most people say now, is Nick Saban. Where did Nick Saban ultimately end up? With the Miami Dolphins. Everybody, I'm just saying, I understand that people are saying, oh, this is crazy, everything. Everybody wants to end up in the National Football League. It's the top of the mountain. And as a coach and as a person that's career and progressing, you want to end up at the top of the mountain. So at some point in time, I wouldn't be surprised. And this is just a pie in the sky. It's not something that's being heavily talked about, but it is being mentioned. And I would not be surprised if teams such as the Raiders did not do their due diligence and make a phone call at least to pique the interest and see if this guy is interested in the position.
So we're talking about Kurt Signetti, coach of the Indiana Hoosiers. He's 64 years old, and presumably he'd be coming off a national championship this year. So it's that thing where what more do you have to prove? And also don't forget, I hear what you say. I don't think it's going to happen, but don't forget, money talks and bullshit runs a marathon. And the NFL can pay him a lot more than Indiana probably is going to be willing to pay him anyway.
He's being paid 11 to 12 right now, and that's more than some NFL coaches. So he's getting the bag already.
He's getting his money. Look, the guy. Can we just stop and say we're talking about Indiana as a national football,
Never thought I'd see it in my lifetime.
Indiana.
Yeah.
Says a lot.
Q Dog, I'm proud of you, bro, because the Q Stradamus stepped into the season early with us and told us your suggestions and your thoughts on winners and losers. And as the season progressed from week 1 to week 17, I just kept giving you check marks. Oh, Carson was right. Oh, Carson was right. Oh, Carson was right. Dog, give us your playoff talk, bro.
Y'all will learn to listen to Q Stradamus. So, look, at the beginning of the year, I said Buffalo was going to win the NFC North. I was wrong on that. All right, they did make the playoffs. I said the Ravens were going to win the East. They almost did win the East, but they lost to Pittsburgh. I had the Texans, and I had the Broncos. So, I'm somewhere around where I'm supposed to be. In NFC North, I said the Packers, and it ended up being the Bears, but the Packers are in the playoffs. I had the Eagles, the Falcons, who should have been there had they had a kicker,
right?
And I had the Rams coming from the NFC West. So, around where I should be. When it comes down to it with me, I think it's more of a story of if only the Falcons had a kicker, if only the Falcons quarterback situation didn't happen, if only Buffalo, with what they were doing, and Josh reached their peak. I mean, I never saw the Patriots doing what the Patriots were doing, but that just goes to show you what coaching can do and a coaching culture can do. So we had some hits and misses, but look, I'm still on point for my Super Bowl pick, so we're gonna have to see.
Yeah. And your Super Bowl pick, remind the people one more time.
It was Buffalo and Philadelphia.
You know what? It almost feels like that it's all or nothing this year for the Bills. Everything is lining up for them to win it this year. A lot of the what's the term we use for the colonizers? The new term, the Nordics. The Nordics are putting all their chips on this great Josh Allen. And this year in particular, there's no Lamar Jackson. It sets up perfect for Buffalo to get it done this year, to get that monkey off their back. They lost 4 Super Bowls in a row. This is probably their best chance since the Super Bowl runs of the Buffalo Bills back in the day to get it done.
Too bad they got to get out of that cold weather and go down to Jacksonville and play Trevor Lawrence, who's playing some real damn good football right now.
And he got the grill.
Yeah.
Not the Nordics. Yo,
the Nordics, bro. The Nordics.
You messed me up with that one.
Hey, dog, what's your next one in your top, your fifth down?
I was going to tell Dova, I don't think there is an NFL MVP right now when you look at the grand scheme of things. Share your thoughts, Q.
Right. So number 2 to me was the NFL MVP discussion. You might as well call it the best quarterback in the league discussion, because the MVP is never given to the true MVP. Last year it should have been Saquon, and I'll stand on 10 toes on that. This year it really should be McCaffrey for what he's done with coming close to the double-double with the receiving and rushing yards. He put San Francisco on his back, and he's carried them. Remember now, Purdy was out for, I believe it was like close to 8 games. So they went through a situation where they didn't have their starting quarterback. Their defense has been hurt and injured the majority of the season. So you have that situation. I believe this year is going to go to Matthew Stafford. Shout out to Matthew Stafford. He had a phenomenal year with the Rams. I mean, he was just lights out. Drake May is going to get some votes. But if we're speaking about true MVPs, people that just elevate their team, you got to go with Christian McCaffrey. And I want to look, if somebody, I'm just hoping somebody out there throws one vote to Myles Garrett because of what Myles Garrett did on the defensive side. He was just lights out and phenomenal, breaking the NFL sack record.
And you know what? He might get a vote or two. There's no way he's going to get it.
He's not going to win. Yeah, he's not going to win. But I like to see throw the man a bone.
Typically, people that covet the ball end up getting that MVP award. And Myles Garrett, even though he had 23 sacks, or was it 24? Or was it 25? 20, okay, whatever it was. He doesn't touch the ball while doing so. So I agree with you 100%, bro. It's like the quarterback award these days.
Man, but this guy's getting, he got triple team. I watched him get triple team on a play. I'm like, and at the end of the year, teams were scheming to not let this guy break the sack record against him, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
I think Drake May is going to get a lot of votes as well. You mentioned Drake May, but I think he might even come in second place. I don't think he's going to win it.
Because Drake May is so young, they're going to say Matthew Stafford is on his last leg these days. Let's give it to him. Drake May can earn another one later on. I think that's what's going to happen.
But you know what? To me, it seems like that the candidates are kind of down this year as far as their performances and those annual or those year performances that we're going to remember forever. Like some of the years Lamar had were just otherworldly. Right. Like I don't see anybody really separating themselves and being the true MVP where they're so much dominant than any other, guy that they're talking about for MVP as well. Kind of reminds me a little bit about a little bit like the Heisman this year. Like there was nobody really dominant that we were going to say is an all-time. We're going to look back and say they were one of the greatest players ever. It just seems like it's a down year in both awards.
If you looked at Mendoza's numbers and compared it against previous year winners, it's not even.
We had a meme we talked about on Monday where it showed Shador's numbers last year. Yeah. And Mendoza's this year, Shador's numbers dwarfed his.
It blew him out the water, no question at all.
Right. Well, look, that's what we're asking for in football right now. We're asking for a lot of parity. A lot of these teams have if you can get a quarterback, in my opinion, in the top 12, then you're doing phenomenal work. I mean, these players are NFL quality quarterbacks. So, I mean, even the Raiders had Geno Smith. So you can't sneeze on talent out there. However, what Stafford did this year was unworldly. And Drake May, he's a future in New England coming up. So I wouldn't be mad if either one of those two guys won the MVP. But you're right. There is no Dan Marino. There is no Tom Brady out there that's gonna, or Aaron Rodgers in his heyday that's gonna win the MVP this year.
All right, dog. Let's wrap this thing up, man. With the playoffs getting started this weekend, let's get your Super Bowl thoughts, Q.
Super Bowl pick. So I'm actually going to say, and I'm going to come out and I'm keeping my pick, which was Philly and Buffalo, with the heart, but with the mind, it's got to be Denver and Seattle. It's got to be. I can't see, just because both of those teams are home teams, in particular Denver. You got to go up to that altitude and you got to play them every home game in Denver. I just see this being too much of a tough task to get over.
You know what, bro? I feel like they're gonna make it so that Josh Allen gets to the Super Bowl this year, man.
Okay, all right.
I agree with you. I think Denver's the better team. They got home field advantage throughout the playoffs. You're exactly right. I get it, but it almost is like the stars are aligning for this guy Josh Allen, who our Uncle Donnie hates. The stars are aligning for Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills to get there, so I think I'm going to go with Buffalo and Philly.
With the heart, I got Buffalo and Philly. With the brain, I got Denver and Seattle. Seattle's defense is lights out. Philly's defense is lights out too, but Seattle's defense is lights out.
Denver and Seattle may have the two best defenses in the league right now. No question at all. Yeah, outstanding job, Q.
You got to travel.
Yep. Outstanding job, bro.
Appreciate your team.
Houston Diamonds in the building.
Yeah.
Rude Dover, we appreciate you, Q. It's your boys, the Two Live Stews, Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, the makeup of those stews. Yeah, man, it's not hard to, I'm sorry, it's not easy to play in the great Northwest, as they call it. And he's right. I went to train in Denver for a reason. So when I came back down south, my win would be better. And I was superior to everybody during those training sessions. I didn't take a knee for a couple months. So, yeah, those some pretty good picks by Dove Dog.
Yeah. What do you think? You said who you got? Or you didn't give a.
I hadn't done that yet. I hadn't made.
Go ahead and do it. We just did it. What you got to do? Some more study? What?
Yeah, I like to crunch my numbers. I'm almost done. I got a whole scale over here. I'll give it to you before.
You ain't got no damn scale.
Yeah, I'll show you.
Okay.
I'll show you.
All right. Arleywood coming up next with her entertainment report.
As Fly Ty said, don't sleep on Texas, man. CJ Stroud's a beast.
I would like to see that.
Yeah,
I would like to see
CJ
that.
Stroud's a beast, and they got a great defense also, and I love their coach.
There's
a lot of teams. There's a lot of teams I like this year.
The Bears could sneak in there, man, if you don't F around and find out.
Which is why I wore the jersey today.
Oh, that was why you wore the jersey today. Okay.
Not only did they sneak in, but they damn near got the first seed, and they're playing outstanding right now. And people got to go up there. It's a hard place to play, even though Green Bay plays in the same climate. We'll see, man. It should be a great postseason in the NFL.
They got to go up there for one game.
Yeah. We got to
go. Hey, Arleywood coming up next. Don't go away. Two Last Stews.
Have you ever been stranded on the side of the road, Arlie?
Yes.
It's not comfortable, is it?
No.
Dogs and Poodles, if you find yourself in a jam on the side of the highway, give my folks at Bay 11 Towing a call, 404-770-6949. Again, that's 404-770-6949. Being stranded on the side of the road in Metro Atlanta is very stressful and dangerous. Bay 11 Towing is who you need to call, whether you're dealing with a flat tire, dead battery, full-on breakdown, or whatever that may have you on the side of the road. Call our folks at Bay 11 Towing, and they will get to you with a competitive rate and quicker than everybody else in town. Again, that's Bay 11 Towing. That number is 404-770-6949. Good morning, Arleywood. She's in the building.
Good morning, Arlie.
Good morning.
Two Live Stews Experience. Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, the makeup of those stews. And now we're joined by Arlie for the Arleywood Report. Good morning, Arlie. How are you?
I am deliriously tired. How are you?
Wow.
Wait, why are you deliriously tired? That's kind of
Man.
She be doing too much. That's why. She be doing too much.
Doing too much. I have not slept. So I woke up yesterday at about, I say 9-ish, and I'm still awake from then. It's a lot happening. So I ended up, and I'm cooking, and I always start this cooking thing late, and then I'm just up. So I'm gonna take a nap in a minute. As soon as I talk to y'all out there, hey, Stew Nation. And
we had a great.
I'm in Louisiana. This weather making me look like I'm gonna be a troll doll, and it's giving me real fluffy hair.
Yeah, so we had a great meeting last night with everybody that's already or that wanted to attend the meeting about the cruise. If you didn't know, if you're listening for the first time, you have the opportunity to come cruise with the Stews to watch the Super Bowl in the big water. Tell them about it, Arlie.
Yes, so the Two Live Stews, these lovely gentlemen that you see before you, Doug and Ryan Stewart, had this brainchild. Hey, let's cruise with the Stews. Why not do it on the Super Bowl? Because guess what? We have no idea who's going, and the tickets are going to be really expensive. So let's just go together and watch it and have fun. Hey, Till Dog, I'm your boo. So February 6th, which is a month from now, 29 days and counting, through February 9th, so it's a Friday through a Monday, we will depart from Miami, Florida, Avenidos a Miami, go to the beautiful island of Nassau, Bahamas, and then we're going to come back. In between that, we'll go to the, have a perfect day at Coco Cay, which is the Royal Caribbean's private island. We will be sailing on the Royal Caribbean's Wonder of the Seas, a fantastic ship, and then we'll come on back. And we'll party in Miami for a hot second because I don't think everybody's going to leave right off. You know what I'm saying? I think we're going to party a little bit on Monday night because we're tired.
We're going to be very tired.
We're planning to burn the midnight oil. We don't have to drive.
And also, it was suggested last night that people fly in, the day before and we can chill out the night before and get together and have a little bit of fun. So I'm very, very excited about the trip. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be a kid-free few days for me, and I'm excited, Ollie.
Child, your children gonna have that doggone what did y'all have 360 on you? They're gonna be following you. Daddy, where are you walking to? We see you. Are you in the middle of the ocean, Daddy? What are you doing?
That's fine.
Hey, Trey, could you flash the flyer one more time? And you're watching the Two Live Stews Experience, Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart. So if you want to get more information, you can call Arlie right there. That's her number. If you want to email her, sme.ollywood@gmail.com. Still got time to come.
There are still interior rooms and suites, and there are, when I looked last, there are ocean views with balconies available. Pretty good pricing still. We've missed our group pricing, but we can still fold you into the group. So it's going to be a wonderful time. You don't want to miss it. So check us out.
Ollie, give us an update real quick. And I know we're cutting into your time. Give us an update on Beyond the Gates. If you're new to the show, Arlie is a major star in the television, daytime drama, soap opera, all of that. Beyond the Gates. Her character's name is Peaches. What's the latest, Arlie, with Peaches?
Peaches, they mention me almost every day when I watch it. Like, yeah, and I went to visit Peaches today, and Peaches. I'm like, well, y'all need to see Peaches. Y'all don't want to see them. Don't y'all want to check on it in real life?
When's the last time you were on?
December 20th.
A couple weeks ago. It's okay.
It just doesn't feel like it. It feels like it was so long ago.
But once again, you know how soap operas work. I mean, you could come back 5 years from now.
I know. I'm just holding. As the old folks say, I'm yet holding on. I'm yet holding on. But yes, I have an episode that I need to look at the exact number of it. It should come. I think it's 256, and they're on like 207 right now, or something like that. 205, whatever day this is. And so that means 50 more days. You'll see me again. I'm not dead. That's all I can say is she ain't dead.
Hey, thank God for small blessings. At least you ain't dead.
As the old people say, just keep on living.
Just keep on living. Yes. My real prayer, though, if anybody know anybody on Reasonable Doubt, I would like to play Jax's sidekick, attorney at her new law firm, or whatever. Anybody watches Reasonable Doubt, and you know it is an amazing show. That is what I like to be on there.
Claim it. Absolutely.
All right, Arlie, let's get down to the nuts and bolts of your report. What you got for us today?
Yes,
the birthdays and that news.
You know how we do. It's a birthday for you. The Two Live Stews wish you a happy birthday.
That's great.
Okay, no, go ahead.
Good try, Arlie. Good try. It's okay.
I know. It's okay. Go ahead,
Happy
somebody.
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
He said that with so much feeling. Did you feel the feeling?
I felt it in my heart.
Yeah,
I
that
could
was
tell.
great, man. That was
All the stews, stewettes, dogs, poodles, Stew Nation. If you're celebrating a birthday this week, I think Kesey's birthday was this week. Shout out to him. And
Happy
if there's
belated
anybody
Kesey.
else if we've missed you, we are sending you happy birthday to you,
Yes.
whoa, and anniversaries, and to your mamas, your daddies, your aunties, your uncles, all that good stuff. In the celebrity world, which all of y'all are celebrities, but the ones that we really all know about, Robert Sylvester Kelly, also known as the R&B legend and current prisoner, R. Kelly, is 58 today.
Wow, R. Kelly's still in jail, boy.
Happy birthday,
You know what
Kel.
his projected release date is?
When?
I want you to just guess.
Yeah, to my understanding, he'd never see light of day again because he's 56. So it's like he's got like another 30 years, don't he?
It is 2045.
Damn!
I saw that today.
Isn't he still like has a series of appeals that he's trying to still get out?
He's trying to get out on medical. He's talked about people have tried to kill him. That has been some validity to that.
He played the COVID card a few years ago. I mean, he's doing everything he can to get up out of there.
Hey, I can't imagine. I cannot imagine having that. Like Diddy, all these people. I'm just like, how do I stay out of trouble? I don't want to go to jail.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
God.
The last thing, and we're gonna talk about. Can you hang around today, Ollie?
I can try my best to hang around today.
Okay, we're gonna talk about cocaine at the end of the show.
Whoa.
It'll make sense. It'll make sense.
Well, for the record,
We're gonna have a deep discussion about cocaino.
Notice, Arlie being the lawyer that she is, when you ask her if she could stick around, she said she will try her best. She didn't say yes. She said she'll try her best.
No,
They
this
taught
gonna
us
be
in law
this.
school, never say it's never definitive. It's
Right.
likely,
Right.
probable.
Right.
Perhaps you could consider.
Well, I want you to stick around because we're going to have a very interesting
discussion about
conversation. I think it's going to be interesting about
It's gonna
cocaine.
be. We talking about. I don't know nothing about cocaine, but anyway,
Right.
Well, if for those who don't, never mind. Go ahead, Arlie. I'm sorry.
hey, don't be trying to. Actress Ryan Destiny. She played Clarissa. Her people know her most recently as playing Clarissa Shields, the boxer in the movie The Fire Inside. She is 31 today, or 30. Yesterday we missed the famous child of famous parents. Blue Ivy turned 14 yesterday. Good Jesus.
Wow.
Blue Ivy's only 14?
Yeah.
Is that the one that's on tour with Beyonce with her
Yes.
mama?
Yes.
She's only 14.
killing it.
She seemed older than 14. Maybe
I
it's
know
just,
one of them times she looked 16, but she only 14.
wow.
Mhm.
Wow.
Actor Robert Richard is 43. Y'all know him from One on One. Doug E. Doug, not Doug E. Fresh or Doug Less, is 56. He was one of the actors from Cool Runnings with the little braids. He also was on the Cosby Show. Tomorrow we will celebrate actor Omari Hardwick, rapper and dance hall person Sean Paul, comedian and actor Dion Cole, Little Big Man Muggsy Bogues, Chad Ochocinco Johnson, and Matthew Knowles. They all have birthdays tomorrow.
Y'all like Dion Cole?
He is fun.
I love Dion Cole. He's great.
Fun.
Yeah, he's very good.
I like him.
Have you ever watched him on Blackish?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Oh my God, he was so funny on there.
Blackish, and were we talking about Blackish when we were doing the radio show? Or maybe I was doing when I was just doing the show by myself, like 2015.
Yes.
Blackish is probably one of the top 3 or 4 sitcoms of all times. It's like in the same conversation with the Jeffersons,
It's good.
Times,
It's
Fred
good.
Sanford.
Yeah.
Blackish is excellent.
Yeah.
Yes, that's all I want to say.
I didn't brush over Omari Hardwick. I love him.
No, you
Shout
said
out to
Omari
Omari.
Hardwick. Yeah.
No, somebody said I brushed over him. And I'm gonna tell you about Blackish. The first couple of episodes, or maybe the first season, I was like, oh, I ain't watching this. I went back and watched it in syndication. I was like, oh my God,
very good.
this is
Very
hilarious.
Very
And
funny.
so was Black AF. That dude, Kenya Barris, and he's supposed to be coming out with some spoken word, something. He's very funny, a great writer, and him playing in it.
Is
it
that
was- I
still
loved
running? I saw that like the first season. Is that still going on?
Not that I know of.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So our first story up, I had the video, but for whatever reason, the video would not play properly. So I didn't even bother to send it. And let me apologize to Trae. I meant to say this at the top of the show. It's been a doozy of a day and yesterday in life. I'm in Louisiana. Just go with that. So the first up, I didn't even know who this guy is because I don't watch streamers. I know Kai Cenat and maybe one or two others that they talk about, the little DDG that is got a baby. But this fool, Aiden Ross, 25-year-old, one of the most popular streamers today, used his massive platform to unleash his hatred towards Doechii, and he called her a bitch multiple times. He talked about her being an industry plant. He goes on to say she's untalented, she's uneducated, he called her a dumb bitch. He was just going in.
See, this the dude that need to get his ass whooped.
Well, that's what I'm about to tell
One of
y'all.
Doechii's brothers or uncles or somebody in the industry need to whoop this dude's ass.
Baby. So she falls under that top dog management, and they are all like, hold up, bro. Let's we ain't no we used to be in the streets. We not anymore. But there are people like Joe Budden has stepped up, and he was like, so this other man, Malone, was like, you not finna just be sitting up here talking ish about our black women. On God, bro. If you keep doing it, I'm gonna start pressing all the ninjas around you. But he said the word. And then Ross replied by calling Malone a fat simp. And he told him he would get law enforcement involved. And then Malone was like, well, guess what? The law enforcement always comes after the incident goes down. So do what you got to do. But it's going to be after we get you. Other people have chimed in. And then Joe Budden egged Malone on, telling him, he has an affiliation, that Malone has an affiliation with the Crips gang and to handle their business. This dude does not know. I don't know if he said it to get likes, more streams, whatever it was. But if you listen to the rant, you would be so incensed because it's one thing to read it, but to hear him say it, it's so disrespectful. It's so utterly disrespectful. He called her all kind of BITCHs, and I want to fight him. So he better watch his back. There's plenty of people telling him he better watch his back. Now he wants to give $100,000 to, small black businesses in the Compton, LA area.
Really?
Other than,
Are you serious?
Very. Oh, I'm serious.
Other than cooning like Clarence Thomas or anybody like that, the only thing worse than cooning, straight cooning, is black men not defending black women to me. See, I don't get that. Like,
Preach.
It basically burns me to my core to hear people talking trash about Kamala, about Jasmine Crockett, because that if you have a problem with somebody, talk to the man. Like, they need to say something to Kamala's brother or to Jasmine Crockett's uncle or something like that. How is a dude talking about a woman?
And sideways. Just
sideways like
sideways.
that.
Like, you call him, you got a beef with me as a woman. Like, what we really gonna do? Okay.
I mean,
but
it's crazy.
Meow. In y'all's world, in our world, we call that cat. This is very cat.
Very cat. Yes,
very cat.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So we're gonna see how that plays out. Doechii was just to put a button on that. She comes back with a song called titled "Girl Get Up" featuring SZA, and she puts this hers was she never said anything about him, then makes him, but she references that she's not an industry plant, that you somewhere sucking off all the black rappers. It was graphic, but it was very tasteful. And then he want to come back and say something. That's how the whole man, we will find you. So yeah, we're gonna see what happens with that. Story number 2, I just want to ask y'all, what do y'all think is really happening with Rashee Rice and his ex-girlfriend, who is now, instead of going to court, instead of going filing a complaint, she goes to social media. I don't know why people do this and think this is the way that they're going to get some kind of justice. But she goes on a social media rant saying that she has been putting up, they've recently broken up. He has made her life hell. He has been domestic violence claims, that all the things he's done. That in the lower right-hand corner is a picture of her face after altercation that she just took a picture of, but she never, filed any charges. That she's always been defending him, but enough is enough. So what y'all think about that?
I'm sorry. Who are these two people?
Rashee Rice is the receiver for the Chiefs, Doug. Oh. And that's his old lady. That's his alleged.
And I should have started with that. Kansas City Chiefs player Rashee Rice. And Kansas City said they're aware of it.
Is she insinuating that her face is all scratched up and marked up because of him?
Yes, she said for 8 years he has been abusive. She talked about how he put her out the house and wouldn't let her in, and she had to beg him. She talked about how he left her somewhere one time in Kansas, and she had to beg him to give her some money so she could drive her and her kids, which are his children, to Texas. Like, it was just she's giving a lot of information, but it's to social media. And it what it does for me, and I'm just gonna say this, when women are, and it happens to us all the time, if you read the chat underneath it, people, particularly women, don't even believe her. That's the sad part. But if you aren't putting it on social media, it's not gonna help you.
Right.
You need to go file a claim.
That's this generation. I mean, because their means of communication is social media. They feel like social media takes precedent over any other form of communication because they spend their whole lives on it.
Getting a million clicks will make it all better.
Right. That's exactly right. What you just said, sir, is exactly right. Somehow getting so many clicks means that it's right.
I started to mention exactly what Rail Scott just said, but I try not to do that when I hear and read about these things. So I'm not going to do it today, but I'm glad you said it, Rail.
And just speaking of, as a woman who's had, domestic altercations, I won't put nobody's business out there. It is very easy. That honeymoon phase is real. I'm just going to say it. And so I can see how people come back, and especially if you have children. Like, it's easy to leave if you don't have any kids, but if you have kids, you're just thinking, dog, now my child, I got to try to raise him.
Right.
And most of the time,
I got your back, and I'm sure I can make sure that Doug has your back too. But if Big E was getting physical with you, got to call the police. We can't do nothing with him.
gotta call the police.
You gotta call the
Just
police,
have to
Arlie.
live with it.
Don't put that on us, Arlie.
So
Oh no, Ernest would never. He would have
Okay,
snapped me
okay.
into pieces.
I know.
for new
Jesus.
people, Arlie's ex-husband, we knew him before Arlie knew him. When he pledged back in 1992 at the University of South Carolina, Zeta.
Zeta, Rue
Chapter.
Zeta.
And Arlie's ex-husband played linebacker in the NFL. He's probably what, 6'3", 260,
He's one of the-
something.
He
He's
bigger
one of
than
the
that
biggest.
now.
He's one of the biggest, strongest human beings I've ever seen in my life.
I actually saw him toss a man in the night air to never be seen again. It's a long story.
But we gotta go.
I actually witnessed this back in
The
1992.
one time he asked me, I said, "Oh, these guys, they were from I think it was South Carolina State." And he asked me, ask him, does he remember when I put him in the oven? I said, I will not. I will not.
He did not put
ask
nobody in the
him.
oven from South Carolina State.
Outstanding job, Arlie. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Arlie.
I see y'all in the chat.
Ernest Dixon is his name. Look him up. Ernest Dixon.
You old disrespectful something to you, man. You make me so mad sometimes. The lady just told you she's been up for over 24 hours, and you ask her, can she stick around to talk about cocaine?
I think
it's mind-blowing the things you do and say, though.
we want to get her opinion on this cocaine talk, though, man. We late. Let's go to break. Don't go away. Last 48 up next. No. Hardball talk up next.
Shouts out to the good folks at WGPR Hot 107.5 FM HD2 in Detroit. We love you, y'all.
Don't go away. Stick around.
Hello there, it's your favorite cruise director, Arlie Michelle, and you want to be on the inaugural Cruise with the Stews, February 6th through 9th. What's up, Stew Nation? We want to see you out on the big water for the big game, and we cannot wait! Have you signed up to go with us on the cruise yet? If you haven't, there is still time. We want to see everybody's face in the place. We're going to be celebrating from Miami to Nassau, Bahamas, and back. You want to be in the place. Can't wait to see ya. Yay! We're so excited. We're going to cruise together. Cruising with you, cruising with you, cruising with you. Come on, y'all. Ah!
I'm over Baghdad. Yeah. It's your boys, the Two Live Stews. Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, the makeup of those stews, and this is your Two Live Stews experience. Good morning, y'all. Good morning to the good folks at WGPR, Hot 107.5 FM HD2 in Detroit. The Sports Rap Network is in the building and building.
I think that might be my favorite Outkast song. I mean, it's so many.
I started to say that and realized I can't say that because you could play something else in the next break and I'll be like, oh no, that's my favorite. So yeah, I love Outkast, man.
Shouts out to Outkast, Atlanta's own. If you're new to the show, we are based in ATL. I have been here. This is my 31st year in the city of Atlanta. And they've shown me nothing but love.
Best decision you've ever made, man.
One of the best decisions I ever made. I came to Freaknik in 94. So my ex-wife is from Atlanta, okay? I've been here before once or twice, seeing you, obviously, with your games. You were at Georgia Tech. And then I came to Freaknik 95 or 94, and the second day I was like, yeah, I'm going to move here, man.
Hey,
I'm going to tell them, take your job and shove it. I had a job when I came up here, and the rest is history. Been in Atlanta for 30 years.
We got something juicy to get to, man, but I did want to say this on the heels of your conversation you just brought up.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get to the last 48. When I was playing ball during the off season, every other week we traveled to a teammate city to work out and train and hang out for 4 to 5 days.
Mm-hmm.
Every year when it was my turn, I'd invite 8 to 10 guys down. 8 to 10 guys would come down, and out of that 8 to 10, 3 or 4 would come back within a month and purchase a home. Every single time.
Oh, I love the city, man. I love the city, shouting.
Because we sleep in, get up and work out the majority of the day, run, train, and then we hang out in the city. I have a cookout, have some people come by. Dudes were moving here at a rapid rate because they love the ATL experience, man.
Absolutely. Jim Harbaugh is out as the head coach of the Baltimore Ravens. 18 years. The decision was announced on Tuesday. just 2 days after the Ravens missed the playoffs at the conclusion of the 2025 season. Just that in itself, man, is kind of strange because the dude missed a kick. Yeah. Like, if he would have made the kick, they would have made the playoffs again. And so Harbaugh technically didn't do anything as far as the loss. They 50-50 should have won, or more than 50% chance they should have made the kick. So you see what I'm saying?
It was a nip kick, man. It was something that kickers should be able to make with their eyes closed. However, prior to that missed field goal, the Pittsburgh Steelers field goal kicker mixed an extra point as well. Right. So there's something fishy going on. However, there's got to be a beef between Harbaugh and Lamar Jackson, sir.
You think so?
He did not deserve to be fired with the record that he's had and with all the accolades he's accomplished with that team. We're talking about stability with the Ravens and the Steelers. Sir, I talked about it on In the Huddle with Joe Ham on yesterday. About 2 weeks ago, we started hearing how Lamar isn't practicing and people questioning if he's hurt. About 2 weeks ago, we started hearing about Lamar. Right. Okay. But again,
go ahead.
He was being questioned about how hurt he was.
Right.
About 2 weeks ago, we started hearing about Lamar sleeping in meetings. And when Harbaugh came out to clear the situation up, he didn't shut it down. Mm-hmm. He didn't agree with any of it, but he didn't shut it down. So I'm under the impression that him being gone now probably has something to do with Lamar. If Biscotti was given a choice, it's either me or him. Who you taking? See you, Jim. See you, John. You got to go. So we'll never probably know the truth of why what happened. But I do think at the end of the day, there probably was some beef between he and Lamar. I don't know that as fact. That's just my thoughts.
The Ravens finished the 2025 season with a disappointing 8-9 record, their third losing season under Harbaugh. So 15 winning seasons,
right,
and 3 losing seasons.
Two Super Bowls, 1 Super Bowl victory.
Harbaugh, the winningest coach in franchise history, led the Ravens to 12 playoff appearances, 6 AFC North titles, and a Super Bowl championship in the 2012 season. We kind of talked about it with Reggie Carson, man. And when he said this, it really put things in perspective for me because I didn't really think about it like this. Sorry, they fired Andy Reid.
Right.
They fired Andy Reid. They fired Bill Belichick. Hell, I'll go back. They fired Tom Landry. So a lot of times, go ahead.
Maybe you didn't hear what I was saying, but if Lamar calls a meeting with the owner and says it's him or me, it's not a hard thought.
Well, but here's the thing on that.
Lamar's got 7 to 10 more years to play, man.
I understand that, but why would Lamar Jackson be mad at Jim Harbaugh?
I just talked about how
hold on. The problem that he may run into now is the devil you don't know. Like, obviously, with him winning 2 league MVPs, should have won 3 league MVPs. Whatever system, whatever culture that Harbaugh had there with the Baltimore Ravens, it was conducive to him playing very well.
They
could bring somebody in and they don't understand the culture. They don't understand what things Lamar likes, what Lamar doesn't like. You're basically rolling the dice now over something you had that you knew worked.
He won't make the decision, but he will be consulted with their next coach. He'll be in the room. And again, as I just mentioned 45 seconds ago, John Harbaugh didn't stand behind the podium and shut everybody down when they were talking bad and negatively about Lamar Jackson. Maybe that ruffled his feathers. There's one person on every NFL team that can make this kind of situation happen. It's usually the quarterback, but there's one star. That star is Lamar Jackson for Baltimore.
So, okay. If I didn't look at, I actually have seen Harbaugh lightweight defend Lamar Jackson this year because you can tell the media was trying to get something out of this whole.
I agree with
that too. Lamar hadn't been playing at an MVP type level this year. They were trying to get a rise out of the team and try to throw Lamar under the bus every opportunity they could. They wanted to try to stir something up for his teammates, for the coaches, for the organization, for the fans to say Lamar Jackson isn't having a great year this year.
If it wasn't Lamar that said, I want him gone, why would they fire John Harbaugh? What good reason would you fire John Harbaugh for? Your quarterback was injured the majority of the year. Your field goal kicker missed the kick that doesn't allow you to go to the postseason. Why would you fire John Harbaugh?
I have no
unless
idea.
the one person on your team don't want him there, they can make that decision. We may never know, man, but it's gotta be.
I have no idea, but I see what you're saying.
Yep.
And that's sad. Like, why? That's sad because of the numbers we just read and the success that the dude has had there in Baltimore for 18 years. I really, because right now what you got is a coaching carousel going on in the NFL. We respected, we kind of gave extra credit to Jim Harbaugh, the Baltimore Ravens organization, and the same thing with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Jim is in San Diego. It's John in Baltimore.
What I say, John?
Yep.
Same situation with the Pittsburgh Steelers. We give them like bonus points and bonus kudos because of the stability that they've had for so long.
That's important. Hey, man, listen to this. And you don't understand this, but I mentioned it earlier. There's going to be 25 to 30 homes for sale in Atlanta. Now that you fired John Harbaugh, there's going to be 35 to 40 homes in Baltimore because people are going to lose their jobs. The new guy that comes in will be able to choose his trainer, his doctors, his coaches, his assistants, everything. So the building is going to be flipped. When you've got the stability of a Baltimore and a Pittsburgh, you keep that at all costs, man, unless the one person on the roster that you love the most and makes the most money don't want them there. My personal thoughts.
Melhouse 7924. Word on the street is Harbaugh was fired because he wouldn't fire Todd Monken.
That's another thing. We mentioned that with Todd Monken in Baltimore. Same situation with Raheem Morris in Atlanta. You brought in an offensive coordinator that just didn't get it done. And maybe you stood by him. Man,
very unstable. His play calling.
It's bad.
Like it seems, and we talked about this a couple of weeks ago. Like, they just sometimes forgot about the tailback, and I'm drawing a blank right now. I'm sorry. What's the tailback name?
Henry.
What?
Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry. Sometimes they forgot about Derrick Henry.
Agreed.
Like
he has to touch the ball 20 to 25 times a game, and there's several games where he didn't get that.
Hey, man, Derrick Henry's got to touch the ball at least 20 times a game. I wanted to say 25. This is a different day and time. Running backs used to get the ball 25 to 30 times all the time back in the day. The game was more of the emphasis on the running attack. But that being said, they should never get the ball less than 20 times a game.
This is not true, triple platinum bat, Mike. He did have a few fumbles this year that didn't add up or make sense, but he wasn't a fumble machine, bat.
I don't care. You got to ride with him.
You got to ride with him.
He historically hadn't had an issue with fumbles. This year, his number of fumbles probably was up more so than any other year. So what? That's something that's not a normal thing. Doug draws a blank with everything except for 911.
Watch how you talk to my brother, loose neck. I'm not going to tell you again.
I do be drawing blanks every once in a while. It might be a little bit of that CTE, but we're not going to even say that. So, yeah, man, you got to get the ball to Derrick Henry 20 times a game.
Yep, no question.
I don't care if they stopping him, because what it does is it loosens up the defense so he could pass. So he'll have open wide receivers, open targets. I just don't – I wouldn't have fired him once again. You know, I don't know how old the owner is for the Baltimore Ravens. I wouldn't have fired, kind of like the conversation we were having earlier about Raheem Morris in Atlanta. I wouldn't have fired a guy with his success.
I agree.
It's 32 teams.
Come on, man.
So are you supposed to be able to find somebody better?
Brother Carson just mentioned it when it came to Bill Belichick leaving New England and Vrabel coming in. Look what's happening in New England, man.
Mm-hmm.
And that's because of one quarterback and one coach. And it happened the same season. This is Vrabel's first year in New England, sir. Yeah. Or is it second? Or is it second? Yeah, Vrabel's new to
this
he's
is
new to
Vrabel's first year. This is the first
he's
year.
new to the equation in New England, man, and they right now look like a dominant team in that division.
Hey, real quick, man. College football semifinals start
Tonight. It's Thursday, baby.
Yeah. So you got the U taking on Ole Miss, and you got Oregon taking on the Indiana Hoosiers.
I am betting every penny that you have in your account on the Indiana Hoosiers, sir.
Okay. Ole Miss taking on number 6, Ole Miss taking on number 10, Miami. This game features two teams coming off upset victories in the quarterfinals. Ole Miss has an explosive offense led by quarterback Trinidad Chambliss, who, by the way, we talked about this also the other day, made a lot of money in the last game, while Miami boasts an elite and suffocating defense. The defensive ends for Miami, man, are just hellacious.
They are.
They're absolutely hellacious. The winner will look to advance to the national championship game. And then you've got the second game, Indiana versus number 5, Oregon. All right. Indiana's the top overall seed. You said that you'd put everything in your mama on the fact that Indiana's going to win.
No. I said I'm putting every penny in your bank account on Indiana to win.
They're looking to make his first ever national championship appearance, while Oregon seeks its first since 2014. This is a rematch of earlier season game where Indiana defeated Oregon. Both teams were dominant in their quarterfinal wins.
Okay, real quick, I want to explain this to y'all. When your defense can pressure the quarterback without you bringing a corner, a safety, or a linebacker to blitz, when the front four can do it, and that's Reuben Bain Jr. and Lance Guidry, when those guys can do it, it changes everything for the scope of your entire defense. And not only do they have those two DNs, but there's a few rotational players in Kelly and Mesidor and Austin that come in and they're still effective. They've got 5 rushers up front that put pressure on the quarterback. Miami's got a great defense.
Yeah, hellacious. They couldn't block them boys in the last game in the quarterfinals. So who you like in these two games? You already said you like Indiana. Obviously, you like Indiana with my money, you said. But who do you like in the Indiana and Oregon game? Or not Indiana and Oregon, I'm sorry.
Miami and Ole Miss.
Miami and Ole Miss.
I think the missing of Lane Kiffin, and I think a few coaches that Lane Kiffin has taken to LSU not being able to coach or be in Ole Miss 100% of the time the last week is going to make the Ole Miss run come to an end. So I'm going to say Miami and Indiana will be playing in the finals, sir.
Okay. Chambliss is trying to petition the NCAA for another year. Why is he doing that?
Well,
you gotta strike when the iron is hot.
He's a tad undersized. He's had an amazing year, and if he can come back and duplicate what he did this year, he'll be the first pick taken next year. I understand.
Yeah, but he's not.
And he ain't broke. He ain't needing money. He's probably being paid a couple million right now to be at Ole Miss. So he'll be okay coming back, making another $3 or $4 million after renegotiating and having a better season next year. The NIL changes everything, sir.
I keep forgetting about NIL and the portal, man.
It changes everything. You ain't got to go get that money now. You can feed your family by playing college football and working on a degree.
Now, being a top 10 pick is going to net you more money than what he's probably getting this year at Ole Miss, but still.
No question.
Yeah, I get it.
No
All right, up next with the Two Live Stews. Last 48, the biggest memes in the Two Live Stews chat group over the last 48 hours. A lot of fun, a lot of good ones today. Don't go away. Two Live Stews experience. Yeah.
Listen, I played in the NFL. I've taken enough shots to last a lifetime. And let me tell you this, taking a shot just to lose weight, that's not a smart play. That's why I roll with Brain IQ, the all-natural weight chews, cut cravings, boost metabolism, and sharpen focus. No needles, no chemicals, no crash. Just results you can chew on. And Brain IQ is not just about weight chews. They've got a full lineup of all-natural products to keep your mind sharp, your body fueled, and your health on point. Skip the needles, choose natural. Order now. BrainIQHealth.com/REF/1LiveStew. Brain IQ Chews. Smart, natural, built for results. got two things I want to talk about. But real quick, it is your boys, the Two Line Stews, Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, the makeup of those stews. Shouts out to the good folks at WGPR, Hot 107.5, AC2 FM in Detroit. We just came back with Steph Curry's son.
Good morning.
We just came back with Steph Curry's son doing what dad does. Okay? Quick story before I answer the question and we get to the last 48. I do a push-up and a stretching routine 4 to 5 times a week. And it didn't dawn on me until years after, but I would notice while I was doing my sit-ups and my push-ups and my stretching routine that Miles and Mason were on the floor behind me emulating what I was doing. So your kids see you and they do what you do.
Absolutely.
There's no question in my mind how Steph Curry's kid is going to be an incredible basketball player, just like him, daddy.
There's no question in my mind that he's not. Trae, show the video one more time.
At this age, looking at the camera while dribbling 2 balls, are you kidding me, man?
I can't start to explain to you how hard it is to do what he's doing right now.
Right.
I can't, because you have to be super ambidextrous. You have to be super coordinated.
Hand-eye coordination has to be off the meter.
Off the meter. Yeah, that kid's going to be a Hall of Famer. That kid's going to be a Hall of Famer.
I'm not putting the Hall of Fame on him, but he is
I'm
going to
putting
be a
Hall
phenomenal
of Fame
basketball
on
player.
that kid.
Trinidad Chambliss, right now, it's estimated that he's making $665,000 per year.
Right. Remember, he came from a lower division school.
2D. He won 2 D2 championships.
Right. So,
however, he is the 4th highest paid on Ole Miss's roster when it comes to NIL, behind Diego Pounds at $1.6 million, Prince Will at $1.1 million, and Kawan Lacey at $927,000. He's staying because he's probably going to be making roughly $4 to $5 million next year.
Oh, he's
after the season he's had.
He's gonna get a bump in pay.
You better believe it.
He's gonna get a bump in pay.
I'm so happy for these kids, man. Golly, I'm so happy for these kids.
Hey, man, you ever? And me and Joe talked about this a little bit, man. You ever kind of just wonder what you would have made, man, if you came out these days?
Number 3 player in the state of South Carolina, number 5th safety in the country. I would have been a millionaire per year, sir. I would have made more than 7 figures per year.
And you probably would have gave me, I don't know, 50 grand?
Oh, man, yeah.
100 grand?
I would have made sure you had the newest updated gaming system that was on the market, sir. PlayStations, Xboxes. You would have had one for every TV in your apartment. And
damn, a PlayStation. Give me some cash, man. If you would have came out today, so say you were a sophomore, you had got a lot of starting time as a sophomore, then you were coming into your junior year, you got a lot of film, and you went into the portal, and you were at Georgia Tech first, South Carolina, your home state team, or Clemson wanted you because of the marketing of it. You're from the the state of South Carolina. You probably would have got about $1.5 million, man.
No question, man. No question, man.
And I probably would have got about 10 grand, man. I would have easily got 10 grand.
Times be so hard these days. I be thinking about putting my dick back on the street. What'd you say?
From Julius tweeting, I see Doug wouldn't have been clowning Ron for going to PWI if he played today. I'm reading the message.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm glad you missed what I just said. You missed that.
What'd you say?
No, nothing. It doesn't matter.
Okay, good. Trae, let's do it. Let's run it. Yeah, the Nordics would have paid you. The Nordics would have paid you off.
All in Trae said, what?
Come on, Trae, please.
You missed what I said, man. Yeah, man, these kids are getting paid, deservingly so. I'm happy for those kids, man. I'm very happy.
Please, with the big penis statue
in
2026.
These kids are making money. I mean, they're getting broke off.
All right, let's run it. We're behind now. Is this true? What happened to the American players? The best NBA players right now are not American. If you're listening to the show, in particular on WGPR or any of the affiliates out there that are coming, it's a picture of the Joker, SGK, SKG. What's it? This is his initials.
SGA, sir.
SGA. Why did I want
Shea Gilgeous Alexander.
Then you've got Luka Doncic. you've got Wemby, and then you've got the Greek Freak. This probably, I'm trying to think, if you factor in age for LeBron, you wouldn't say LeBron's one of the top 5 players in the league right now, right?
Not at 41.
As much as you love LeBron.
Not at 41, man.
Okay.
Yeah, he can't even play back-to-backs no more, man. So not at 41.
You wouldn't take Brunson over any of these guys, would you? James Harden is old as Methuselah. KD is old as Methuselah, factoring in their ages.
Steph still got it.
Would you take Steph over any one of these guys, though? We're talking right now. Forget their history. Factor in their age.
I wouldn't take Steph over anybody on this. I wouldn't, man.
This is really sad when you put it in this perspective, man. It's very, very sad.
I didn't look at it like Anthony Edwards.
Okay.
Anthony Edwards.
You know I love me some Ant-Man. Atlanta's own. Would you take
call.
Anthony Edwards over any of these guys?
Thank you, Julius 29C.
Would you take Anthony Edwards over any of these guys?
No, man, I wouldn't.
No, that hurts.
I'm down with you, Julius, and I love the name. But nah, man, I would take
that. Hurts. This really hurts when you put it in this perspective.
Yeah, it does.
Sidney Action Jackson, you're not taking Cade Cunningham over any of these guys?
I love Cade Cunningham in Detroit.
I do.
No, I mean, no. I'm taking these guys, man.
Ooh, what y'all say? What say y'all about this meme, man? From guys that grew up when their formative years in the NBA were in the late 80s, early 90s, to have a shift like this from these foreign players that are the best players in the game.
5 of them.
Hurts.
5 of them. Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum. Yeah, I'm taking these guys, man. These guys.
Oh, I forgot about Tatum.
Yep.
A healthy Jason Tatum. Brown, Atlanta's own.
I'm taking these guys, man. Now, Luka don't play a lick of defense, man, and that's a problem. Ant-Man plays defense. Tatum and Brown play defense. Yeah, but Luka can average 35 a night, man.
Let's just move on because this even hurts to even look at this, man. I'm serious.
It does, man.
Let's
it hurts.
Let's move on. That hurts.
It hurts.
Growing up watching the guys that we watched growing up, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Dr. J.
We got to hurry up and get to the white candy, man, so all they can go to sleep. Go ahead. What's the next one?
Okay, another basketball. Dwight Howard just ranked himself as the 6th greatest center of all time. Dwight Howard is on that cocaino.
He's on the coke we're about to talk about, man.
We're going to have a real deep conversation about cocaine. Stay tuned, and you're watching the Two Loud Stews Experience.
Sir, I would still take Patrick Ewing before I take Dwight Howard. There's a handful of guys I would take. Alonzo Mourning before I take Dwight Howard.
Damn, I didn't even think about Alonzo, but
right, Zoe.
I think I would take Alonzo before I take Dwight Howard.
No question.
He had more of an offensive game. So on the meme, if you're listening to the show, on the meme, there's a picture of Wilt Chamberlain, the Joker, Akeem Olajuwon, Shaquille O'Neal, and buried in the corner is Kareem.
Yep. Dwight
Howard is saying he's the next best center behind these guys. Dwight Howard is on that shit. Because I would still take I think I would take the Admiral before David Robinson. I would take him before Dwight.
I wouldn't take Dennis Rodman, but I would take Tim Duncan. Even though he plays the 4, I would take Tim Duncan at 5 before I put Dwight Howard out there. Yeah, man. If I keep thinking, I'll give you some more names too.
Well, I think they list Dwight, Tim Duncan as a 4. Okay,
but he played the 5, Doug. He also played the 5. He was a 4. He was a power forward, but he also played the 5.
Okay, I'm just going with guys that played center their whole career. Okay,
I understand.
I'm taking Mourning over him, who I didn't even think of.
Triple Platinum Batmite said Moses Malone.
Well, I mean, I got 5 guys. I got Dwight Howard. I got Alonzo Mourning. I got Moses Malone. I got David Robinson. I've got Bill Russell. Bill Russell, from what I understand, his game was kind of like Dwight Howard's. Okay. Who else? I'm missing somebody else. There's a lot of guys that I would take before I would take Dwight Howard at 6.
Dwight Howard higher than Michael Irvin with this BS.
Now, I do think that he doesn't. That we
Joel
don't.
Embiid. I would take Embiid before I took Dwight Howard.
A healthy Joel Embiid, yeah.
A healthy Joel Embiid.
Yeah, absolutely. Dwight Howard's offensive game was just always elementary.
It was power. I'm dunking. I'm getting layups. I'm getting rebounds and putting it back up. And there's no problem with that if you're getting 35 points a game. Who cares? I don't care how you get it.
Sweet Daddy Stu says, shit, I'll take Sam Bowie and Greg Oden over Dwight Howard.
No.
Come on, don't do that. Don't do our homeboy like that.
Yeah, I love Olajuwon though. And out of all these centers, I want the Joker first.
You need to stop saying that for real, though. I'm going to have to disassociate myself with you if you keep making statements like that. We adopted you.
If you pull up the numbers, the Joker's numbers will be better than all of these guys on the board, except for Olajuwon, maybe.
Dwight Howard has the broadest shoulders. Maybe he should be the 6th best broadest shoulders ever. And you know what? This is why we allegedly have beef with this guy, because he's from Atlanta, and I'm sure there's people listening right now that are his cousin or something like that, and they're going to go back and tell him, Stu's talking shit about you. Yeah. And then next time we see him on the street, it's going to be a issue. It's going to be a conversation.
He don't know how close he was to getting attacked like 2 pit bulls on that damn plane.
It's a long
story. We ain't got the time to tell the story right now, man. Let's keep it moving because Ollie got to go to sleep.
Yeah, I'm taking Moses Malone. Yeah, it's a lot of guys I'm taking before him. All right, let's go. Next one.
That was good, though. I enjoyed that. It hurts. This one's tough. This one's really tough.
All in their prime. Who's the best player in this photo?
You would have to say Bird or Magic. And between Bird and Magic, because Bird was a better shooter, I'm still going to say, in their prime, I'm going to take Magic.
Yeah, man, good for you, man.
Magic played all 5 positions.
I thought you were going to come on here and chill for your boy LeBron and being a Bron sexual as you are.
LeBron is the king, man, and don't get it twisted. No one scored more points than him. No one's played more minutes. LeBron is the king. But in their prime, give me Magic.
That's good for you, man. I'm happy to hear you, man. I'm happy to hear this. You surprised me a couple times today, man.
And I got a Magic signed jersey that's worth like $5,000 over there on my wall right now. $5,000.
I don't think you should have put that out there like that.
Oh, it's okay. There's cameras in the house, and I'm loaded with all kind of weapons in my safe. It's okay.
All kind of weaponry?
All kind of weaponry.
Last one, Tree. And you're watching the 2 Live Stews experience. I think this is the last one.
I think we got 2 more.
Okay, 2 more. Great. That's great. And you're watching 2 Live Stews experience.
You didn't really pay attention to much, man. It's okay. You be in your own world, man.
Absolutely. Look at this nigga here. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I hated Willis.
You have never liked Willis, man.
I hated Willis because he had Charlene as his girl. I hated that son of a bitch.
He's always had a problem with Willis, man.
Oh man! Yep. I mean, how more lucky could you be? You end up as a foster kid of some rich white man on Park Avenue, and then you got the finest chick on the block in the history of the world in 1979, Charlene.
A few years ago, man, when we were on local radio in the ATL, Willis got pinched for hanging out with Michael Irvin or somebody, and you went on that same tirade. I've always hated him anyway.
I hated this son of a bitch so much. Look at him smiling. Of course you would smile. You got the finest chick in the game on your arm. Of course you would have a cheesy smile.
And she's still bad too.
Willis
started cocaine talk.
Right.
It's perfect, Tree.
God bless him, man. God bless him. He's had some issues with the cocaine. That's been a constant theme today. Clip that. I just remembered about the whole clip that thing, Street.
I forgot that too. We should have done it a couple times today.
Hey, man, look how fine Janet Jackson was, man.
And she's still beautiful, man. She's still beautiful. She pimped some guy in Egypt for like $200 million, man. and she
damn sure pimped that dude, man.
Yeah,
like a debt. Like literally. Okay, so people don't know what we're referring to. She had a clause in her marriage contract, I guess, that if they ever divorce or if they ever separated, if she
No,
stayed
no.
married to him for so much time, go ahead.
No, she had to have him a son. If she gave him a son, she could get this money after the divorce.
Right, but time as far as the relationship was part of it as well, because she couldn't just have the son and just walk out right then. Hold on, let's get Ollie in here. Ollie, what are you saying, Ollie? You got to turn your mic on.
Turn your mic on, Ollie. Turn your mic on. She
We
had
still
to
can't
stay
hear you.
5 years.
We can't hear you, Ollie. We can't hear your audio. We can't hear
Oh,
your audio.
Oh,
There you
can
go.
hear me now. It's called Push the Button On. Bless my heart. It's called Saya.
Go ahead.
She had to stay married for 5 years because she got divorced. Literally, like that was the joke that she
Like
right
5
after
years,
she did her
5
heart.
years and 2 hours.
Right.
Yeah.
Holla. And
Like
then she was
200
gone.
million.
Like 5 years, 2 hours, and 1 minute. In 1 minute, she
was like,
divorced dude.
It was not
Doug,
2
she
hours.
only did that so she could get with you.
God damn, boy, I wish I could get with Janet.
And shouts out to somebody that put it. Yeah, there you go. Rel Scott said, and I used to. Well, I'm not going to get into all of that, but yes, Jermaine Dupri used to date Janet.
If Jermaine Dupri had a chance with Janet Jackson, I damn sure got a chance with Janet Jackson.
No, I don't think it works like that. I don't think it works like
I
that.
agree, Doug.
Oh,
You do.
well, yeah, but you know what? Jermaine got the money too.
Yes. he
Yeah,
does.
Jermaine got the money too. Doug, you got a chance.
Hey, sweet daddy, why are you talking to my brother? That's the last warning.
Hey, Ollie, thank you. Thank you, Ollie.
Talking to my brother like that. Yeah, man. I
can't-
pull up in Magic City Mondays on a Monday night, man. Get my little section. Had a couple of friends with me, man. And JD walks in with her. I was like, wow.
And she had to be towering over him, right? Right? Oh, so Arlie, looked like Arlie's saying she's very short too.
Yeah.
She's probably shorter than we realize. A lot of these Hollywood types are much shorter than we think they are.
Let's get one more, man, so Detroit can
Last
spend all the time with us on our last 48.
Last one, last meme tree. And you're watching the 2 Live Stews Experience. Unpopular opinion, this guy beats Rhymes and Lounge, his website or his chat group page. He says Jay-Z has the best rap album released in 1996. Once again, another example of why ends losing their mind.
It's a great album, sir.
It's a great album, but it ain't a better album than the Tupac album. It ain't a better album than Nas's album that year.
Biggie's album is still my favorite ever. And The Chronic is one of my favorites too.
We lost Tree. Okay.
Good. I mean, hey Tree.
No, I want to put the meme back up one more time. So,
Nas is on there. Tupac is on there.
that Machiavelli album was supreme. And you remember with the Machiavelli album, that came out right after Tupac died.
Yep.
And he had all of this stuff and all of these quotes and these lyrics in it, basically prognosticating that he was about to die and that he was dead. You remember that?
I do remember that.
And the Outkast, ATL is supreme. Yeah, out of these albums.
And the Fugees with Lauryn Hill was a banger too, man.
The Fugees, come on. Out of these albums, out of these CDs at the time, probably, out of these CDs, I think Jay-Z probably is bringing up the rear.
Jigga gave us a song or 5 every summer for a strong decade, man.
Yeah, but
for a strong decade, man.
These other albums are legendary.
I agree.
All of them. And Jay-Z's, is it Reasonable Doubt? Yeah, Reasonable Doubt was legendary.
Blueprint. Hey, man, don't sleep on Jigga.
Triple Platinum Bite Man says that wasn't that picture of Illmatic? No, it was Reasonable Doubt. It was Reasonable Doubt. That wasn't 96. So
I'm not sure. I get my dates.
And if you're new to the show, Ryan's a big fan of Jay-Z, so he's kind of partial.
I love Jigga, man. Shouts out to your WGPR in Detroit, Hot 107.5 FM HD2 in Detroit. The Sports Rap Network is in the building, and the Sports Rap Network is building. We appreciate you, Rashad. We got a 2-minute trust pass coming up. When we get back, we'll jump into the chat, and we'll talk about this cocaine so Ollie can go to sleep.
More Outkast coming up.
Yeah!
All right.
Hey, we can only do that. We can only do that one time a year. That outcast had me jumping.
Hey, welcome back to the show.
We get to my favorite part. Shake it like a Polaroid picture.
Do you remember? Do you remember when
We
that
have a
song first came out?
Two Live Stews experience.
And Dre, it got to a point that Dre he didn't want to sing it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Like he went on Letterman or something like that, and he was like, "All right, for the 5,000th time, let's do Hey Ya." And they ran the music. He was sick of it. Like that song was so popular. I love that song.
Dre is a different kind of dude, man. That's all.
Very different kind of dude. All right, so Juan Orlando Hernandez was convicted in the U.S. on 3 counts of conspiring to import cocaine into the United States and related weapons offenses. Prosecutors described his operation as one of the largest and most violent drug trafficking conspiracies in the world. Listen to this. He and his conspirators were responsible for tracking more than 400 tons of cocaine into the U.S. bound through Honduras between 2004 and 22, and he accepted millions in bribes from drug cartels. I want to get everybody's opinion on this. Trae, can you come in and join us?
I got to say one more thing before we get the opinions. Trump freed this dude,
right,
and let him leave.
Right.
He gave him a pardon to let him leave. When he pardoned the dude and the dude went back to Honduras locked his ass up.
Because he's a tyrant, okay? So this all ties into this whole thing with Maduro. Trae, can you pop on? This whole thing ties into this Maduro guy from Venezuela. We going to get him and we bring him back and we're going to try him in an American court, yada, yada, yada. My question to everybody in here is question number one.
Question one.
Do any of y'all know anybody that does cocaine regularly or have ever done cocaine regularly? And I'm leading up to something, so go. This is the first part of it.
I do. I can't say any names, but
I do too, but I can't say any names.
Okay. I don't know anybody that does cocaine.
Me either, Doug.
I don't know anybody that does cocaine. I know very few people do. I know a lot of people, I guess, that do weed.
Arlie, for the record, you may not know it, but you do know someone that does cocaine. But that's
I know.
There. Okay, go ahead.
Point at him.
Okay.
Oh my God.
No, not
what?
me.
Not me.
No, I wasn't thinking. Okay, anyway.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I know somebody.
Okay, so that's
2 people.
That's half the equation. Half of us don't even know any one person that does cocaine. Okay.
Right.
The question that I want to throw out to you is, does it seem realistic for there to be 400 tons of cocaine in the world?
Not in 2026, because to me, not in 2026, because my thinking around cocaine is that it is dated. It is a 1970s, mid 80s kind of situation.
Well, let me give you a little bit more. Let me give you a little bit more explanation on what I'm thinking. From the movies, I understand, and all I know about cocaine is what I see in the movies. In the movies, a lot of cocaine is a line or two that weigh less than a feather. No, I'm talking about consumption. I'm talking about consumption.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So a line or two of cocaine, from what the movies and TV says, is a lot of cocaine, but that's as light as a feather. How much cocaine is 400 tons?
It's an extreme amount. However, I'll have you know that you and I have people that we're associated with from the great city of Moco, South Carolina, that were part of a June 1998 bust in the port of Charleston, South Carolina, where they got 1,403 kilograms of cocaine off of the Charleston port.
I need you to stop right there. I'm not a lawyer. Arlie, is this a good idea for him to be?
Oh no!
Everybody's closed.
Everybody's done their time. They're out of jail. They're all living by the law now. But we know people that was a part of that big bust at the port in Charleston, sir.
You know how heavy? You know how heavy a ton is?
Yes.
Isn't that like a car?
Oh,
Right.
No, I don't think a car weighs a ton.
Why are we doing
Okay.
I don't think a car weighs a ton.
Really, you know.
Real, he's Doug's brother. It just
It's
it
in
fits.
their
Doug
bones,
rat you
yeah.
out, and Ryan going right with him.
So that's really what I wanted to talk about. Like,
Terrell, I'm not ratting nobody out if they've done their time and paid their debt to society for the bus.
But let them tell their story, please.
Their
I don't
story is
want-
on public news. I pulled it up online. I'm not
talking-
breaking no news.
he's talking about a newspaper article, Tree.
Yeah,
This is
I ain't
all in the
breaking no news.
Right.
Oh my God.
But doesn't I guess my main question is, doesn't that seem impossible to be that much cocaine?
Over how
Well,
many years?
Julius
it says
said
over.
It's a few decades, man. I think it's a few decades.
No, it's
Yeah,
not-
maybe.
yeah.
I mean, that's still a lot, but I can imagine that over some decades, you would as many people as you servicing.
Between it's 18 years between 2004 and
Okay.
2022.
Yeah.
Over 18 years still, though, that doesn't seem like it adds up. 400 tons.
why are we
That's
talking
moving.
about
Talking about
this?
moving that weight. He was
Well,
moving
it's
that weight.
It's kind of newsworthy. It's in the news with the Maduro guy and Trump let this guy go. I just thought it was interesting.
Because drugs are what we're trying to fight. That's why he killed all those innocent Venezuelans.
So the average car weighs 4,000 pounds. That's 2 tons.
It's 2 tons,
Okay.
right?
So
Average
2
car
tons
2
is
tons.
that's a lot.
It's a lot, man.
When,
mean,
when the scale is a line, when the scale is a 2-inch line.
But remember, man, you're
This
talking
is what I
18
think, too.
years.
I think cocaine is for rich Nordics. That's why I assume we wouldn't. I mean, there are a lot of rich Nordics, but it just seems dated to me. Like weed is the thing. Fentanyl, laced weed, and all that shit.
You know what else? I think probably I'm more of a square than I know. I think so.
800,000 pounds. I believe
That's
it was
insane.
880,000 pounds. Thank you, John Dingle. That was a great reminder. I think it was 880,000 pounds.
I
Like
think that
several whales.
I think that I'm more of a square than I give credit a being. Because all I
No,
remember
we give you a lot of credit.
all I
for
remember
being
is
a
Nancy
square.
Reagan saying no to drugs.
I think it's an act,
Hey, man.
though.
I'm not going to call no names, but we've got 1 or 2 buddies, man, that are tutors.
Please
They
with
toot
that.
all the time.
Oh my
They
God.
what? What's the term?
Toot.
Dude,
I don't
Not like
even know
toot
the
the-
terminology.
Not like toot the booty up like we would like,
Not-
but a quick little
we would
toot,
like.
a little toot to their nose.
And so wait a minute, Arlie's in the entertainment field. Arlie's a thespian. You've been around a lot of actors and actresses in your day.
We don't be snorting coke.
The people that I know that do it, they have the coins to do
But
it.
where? Okay, so here's
It's
the other
very-
part.
it's very
Where
expensive.
where's 400 tons of cocaine going then? We don't know anybody. We personally really don't know anybody. It sounds like
How many people in the U.S.?
Right.
millions, 100,
Billions. Isn't it some
Hey, man.
billions?
3 billion. I think it's like 3 billion.
But again,
Oh,
man,
my goodness.
the sea containers that were found in Charleston was from some people that we know, man. And
Not
you know what a
us
sea
on our way to
container is?
Miami having
You know
a
what a sea
cocaine
container
problem.
is?
Like a container on the back of a truck, a 18-wheeler.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
And they
man.
were filled
Well,
with cocaine. I don't remember the story. Send me the link to the story. I don't remember this.
filled with cocaine. Man.
Griselda. I love those people though. I love all those shows about it. Narco,
Yes. Yes.
Queen of the South. I love that shit.
Yep.
But I do
I-
think
I-
it's
it
rich
just
man.
One of my
doesn't
friends' moms looks like Griselda, and she was in Miami, and they were trying to detain her. It took her a minute to get out to Miami airport. She
And-
thought at first it was funny, and then she was like, well, "Who is this?" She didn't know who it was because she's an older lady. She was like, "Oh my God!" And she did favor like the nose and the skin tone.
Remember
yeah,
this.
it's
Remember
real.
this. Doug and Arlie, remember this. Let me pull this up real quick. There you go. Cocaine is also cooked into crack cocaine, and crack is still very alive in these streets in our communities.
Yeah.
It's
So
around
maybe that's where your
300
400 tons going, Doug.
348
We don't
million
know.
is the population here in the U.S. It just doesn't seem fathomable that when we put cocaine in scale and how we view it, it's little lines that don't weigh nothing. That are
Right.
lighter than a feather. How could you amass that many lines to equal 400 million tons?
Rail, this is not true because these guys are back on the streets and they talk about the situation all the time.
Yeah.
Under several shade trees in Moco, they talk about the bust and how it changed their lives.
Yeah, it just seems like a lot, but
Rest
I
in
didn't know Princess Leia died from the Book of Sugar.
Is he talking about in Star Wars or in actual real life?
I think Princess Leia's on Star Wars.
Yes, that's correct. Ollie, thank you for staying up
Ollie,
for it
thank
with
you,
us.
Ollie.
We appreciate you, Ollie.
That's good to know. That's good to know. I just
When I remind you of this, when we get
in the moral of the story, Trump let this guy free,
send
but
him
then
home.
now he's got alleged problems with Maduro.
Right. Yeah. And the problem is not Maduro. The problem is he needs and wants Maduro's oil.
You know what pisses me off too?
What pisses you off?
When they try to infer the Republicans in Trump's administration, when they try to infer that they're doing this for the good of the people of Venezuela. If you think Donald Trump and his people give a rat's ass about anybody in Venezuela, I mean, if you think they care a smidgen about anybody's welfare in that country, you are on crack. You are on cocaine.
On the heels of the cocaine talk, we can mention how ICE is about to be shut down in the country. We can mention that.
You think so?
Sir, what happened in Minneapolis yesterday? It's these he was recruiting so many ICE agents to do his bidding to get rid of illegals that they are not properly trained.
And
that's what we saw in Minneapolis on yesterday.
Rest in peace to Renee Good is her name.
Yes.
Did you see the press conference with Homeland Security Secretary Kristi
I saw everybody lying back and forth as if there was not video evidence of what took place.
So if you've been under a rock, you just hadn't watched the news, you've been asleep the last 24 hours, ICE shot and killed a lady in her vehicle. They say that she was trying to run over one of the ICE agents.
Man,
it looked like to me she was just trying to leave the scene.
That's right.
That's what it looks like to me. Anyway, dude pulled out his pistol, shot her twice, shot at and through her window, her front windshield. One evidently hit her in the face.
In the face.
She died, 37 years old. Rest in peace to her.
On her block. Lived on that block.
Lived on the same block.
Lived on the block.
You know what's most alarming to me about this story that I'm finding out by watching the reports? Is that they had a video. There was a doctor on the scene.
And they wouldn't let him go to the car.
ICE wouldn't let the doctor go and tend to this lady dying.
Because they're untrained. Oh, we've got medics on the way. The guy's like, yeah, but I'm standing here right now, officer. Oh, we got medics on the way.
I don't care if the lady was
The doctor said, can you please just let me go check on her? And I said, no, you stay right there.
All the cop had to do was just move out of the way. Why? She didn't have to die because you thought she was trying to. Do you really think this lady, this 37-year-old housewife or mother of a child is trying to run you over?
That's the rub, man. What was she doing for him to even take his gun out of the holster? She wasn't doing anything but sitting in her car.
Shit is crazy, man. This shit is crazy, man. We living in the upside down. I've been watching Stranger Things. I just finished season 3, as a matter of fact, on yesterday.
Is it worth it? Is it worth it?
I've made a commitment to it, so I'm gonna continue and I'm gonna watch season 4 and 5. But at the end of season 3, I found myself saying, man, goddamn, didn't they already catch the damn monster?
Shout out to
the monster keeps getting caught. And I am saying monster with a C. The monster keeps getting caught. They get rid of the monster. The next season, the monster's back. They catch the monster, they kill the monster, and then the next season, the monster is back.
A buddy and I talked about this a couple of weeks ago. Shouts out to you, Black Diamond. We appreciate your contributions. I truly believe these ICE agents are those proud boys Trump pardoned.
Yeah. They don't have any qualifications, a lot of them. They basically offered them this $50,000 bonus to come and search out and find brown people that they think shouldn't be here. Yeah, absolutely. So
We
man,
living in a
very-
time, Fessa.
very
Who
disturbing.
used to say that? We living in a time, Fessa.
Fess Manigault, shop teacher at Berkeley High School.
The great Demetria 2000 just said that, as if she had shop with Fess Manigault.
Right. We living in a time, Fessa. We living in a time, Fessa. All right, Tree. This lady's 37-year-old. She had a kid. So 1 second she's caught up in some kind of traffic stop. I don't know if they're searching IDs or whatever. The next minute, she's climbing freaking Jacob's ladder.
She was not in a traffic stop.
She was not in a
you
traffic
said,
stop,
She was
sir.
in her neighborhood.
Right.
I don't know the details.
But that's what they're calling it. I don't know whether the ICE agents were checking IDs or whatever. Why did they even have this place blocked?
No.
The lady said, you murdered my neighbor. So one would, from listening, believe that that lady lived on that street.
No question.
Yeah, that's what they reported.
It's just.
That's crazy. It's crazy. We're in the upside down. We're in the freaking upside down, man. Let's
my nervous system can't, it's too much.
Tree,
and you're always like, well, why do you act like, or you're like, Tree, you just don't worry about it. I literally have to make myself not, I gotta know the news. I have information. I don't let it have me. But yesterday was some fuck shit.
For
and
the
it
record,
makes me want to go out of here again. That's my normal to run.
For the record, Tree.
Yes.
You've been using you've got a new picture for your avatar. I think it's a beautiful picture, Tree.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Thank
I
you.
don't see her avatar.
You wouldn't see it, Doug, but I was talking to Tree. It's okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's not new. Thank you. Wow, that's really nice. Douglas, I just wanted to say I really appreciate how you defend, how I appreciate knowing that you will take up for us. Arlie did a report about Doce and the guy, and I do know that about both of y'all. I do want to say, however, that you have to learn that me and Arlie, we're not superwoman, okay?
Women.
And so when super women, so when she told you she needed some sleep, it kind of just went over your head. I told you I'm sick. Trey, where's this? Where's it? I want some of that protection in real time, not just if a nigga is threatening me. Okay, just want to say that.
Okay, all right, I got you. Tree.
For the record, Tree, a buddy of mine's daughter goes to UGA.
Okay.
And she was walking on campus yesterday or 2 days ago, and a guy with a Bible was walking towards her.
Okay.
And some demonic spirit took over and threw the Bible at her. He started cursing her out and saying all this stuff. And she took off running, and she was worried and scared.
Yeah.
When I read her mom put that on Facebook, I responded quick, fast, and in a hurry. And my message said, hey, man, I'm only an hour and 45 minutes away from you, and we're 2.5 hours away from UGA. Let me know if you want to ride on that fool.
Yeah. I know that about y'all.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't mess with people messing with the
mental
babies.
illness is very real right now. And I think, and I don't know if you've been hearing all this talk about Jamal Bryant's wife and his and the dress and all that shit.
See, I didn't want to bring this up, Tree, but can I ask you a question? I thought she looked beautiful in the dress.
Baby, she was. Doug, are you up on this story?
I'm not.
Jamal
Bryant, what am I missing?
I gotta I brought that up because I think people are trying to go back to the.
Oh,
church.
You're talking about the preacher's wife in some see-through sheer outfit?
So you've got wrong. It's not see-through. You've got
it's
wrong
just it's just her same skin tone. Is that what it is?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And I think people are trying to come back to the church because there's so much craziness. What'd you say? We live in bizarro world.
Right.
It's bizarro world energy. But when
do you have a picture of it? I want the people to see this.
There's nowhere to turn right now. Even I don't want to go to the church. The man. The preacher called the man's wife a $2 hoe. She looks good as fuck.
And so for the record, let's make sure what you're saying is the brown parts where it looks like her skin coming through like some sheer top and sheer everything really is not sheer. It's just brown colored like her skin tone.
Yes, and it doesn't look like skin. Whose
It
skin
looks like skin to me.
Wait, can you look at the picture? Look at the skin.
uh-oh,
There's no
uh-oh.
skin that wrinkles like that.
No, I'm talking
There's
about it looks like skin underneath the actual dress. It looks like skin, her skin color.
Y'all are dated. So Doug, you're saying that this woman, if she was your wife, you wouldn't like her to wear this?
No, that's why I specifically asked the question. You're telling me that the color of the dress in the areas that looks like her skin is actually brown material.
It is not see-through. That's just
It's not
material
see-through, right.
inside of the dress that matches her skin. So people think it's sheer and see-through.
Right.
It is not see-through. You can't see her nipples. You can't see her nudie hair. All you can see is her voluptuous body in that nice-looking dress. And I'm going to say it. And I'm not talking about the pastor's wife. But if I wasn't married, I'd tap that.
And here's the other thing that happened. The preacher was in the pulpit.
I want to strike that from the record.
Oh, go ahead. Oh,
I want to strike that from the record.
There was another preacher, Doug, Sunday, that went into the pulpit and he said Jamal had her dressed like a $2 hoe. A preacher.
That's
another
that's
preacher.
That's none of his business.
I'm not going to say that preacher's name, but that preacher's wife don't look nothing like Dr. Bryant's wife.
No, she doesn't.
What I'll say, though, is
the world is on fire, throwing Bibles, all that is
let me
on
say this.
par with what's happening.
Let me say this.
More reminded me to say this. Clip that, Tree.
Clip that.
Thank you, Cedric. He was in the meeting.
Let me say this.
Say it.
Do I think it's inappropriate?
That's
I think it's borderline inappropriate because you know this would be the reaction of the world. Like an average person would look at this and say, "Oh, but she got on a see-through dress."
So the world gets to determine what you wear.
No,
the
I'm
world
not
gets
saying.
to determine where you live.
No.
The world gets to determine what you drive. The world gets to determine who you date. Stop it.
No. What I'm saying is they could have avoided all of this controversy. They got money. They could have avoided all of this controversy and the ifs and ands about this dress by just wearing another dress.
She's not at church. And here's what I think's happening. Jamal Bryant did a huge solid for he put his neck on Target's punk ass.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And so now we're talking about his wife's clothes, and nobody remembers the good that he's done, with the boycott. I
am very thankful that Dr. Reverend Jamal Bryant could care less about what y'all think about what his wife is wearing.
Exactly.
Listen, let me read this one. I'm not a religious or conservative, but the pastor's wife shouldn't be wearing that. Y'all know what she was trying to do. That's the point I was just trying to make.
Right. Yeah.
You know the point that's going to come across is that she's naked. Why even wear that when you're a pastor's wife, especially?
I think it's dated mindsets versus people who are kind of current, because when I saw the dress, the night she went to the event, did I even think anything twice about it?
I want to co-sign on that. Two things. A, she did not wear it in the first Sunday at his church. And B, the minute I saw it before all this talk came up, I said, and I'm not exaggerating or making this up, I said, damn, Dr. Bryant got a banging wife.
Okay,
baby, I said it too. As a woman, I like dick, but I'm saying I thought it looked really good.
We got to move on from this, but this is something that we talked about. We first came back. Simple question: should we or should we not hold the pastor and his wife at a higher standard?
Should we or should we not hold the president of the United States?
I didn't ask anything about the president. I asked about the pastor.
Right.
Not in particular Jamal Bryant. Should we or should we not hold the pastor and his wife to a higher standard?
No, you're not in a relationship with the pastor. You should be in a relationship with
the Lord.
God.
Thank you.
Bye. Next, let's go.
You can't go, Tree. Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you, Loose Neck.
Well, I wasn't going to go. I was going to go.
You said bye, and usually when you say that, you disappear.
No, this is the time I'm allowed to be in the space.
All right.
Okay. Thank you, loose neck. Ryan cornrows stuck on his head. Ryan's cornrows are stuck on his head like the old crazy glue commercial with the guy hanging on the. Oh my God. I remember that. I watched a lot of TV growing up. Suffice it to say.
Talk about your cornrows, man.
He doesn't like that. Loose neck, he doesn't like that. But thank you for your donation.
Thank you for the donation.
Thank you, Loose Neck.
He looked kind of sad.
It's okay.
Ryan, this morning in my little group chat, I was asking if I could bring what I can bring on the cruise in the way of things, and I was instructed that it's fine. Yeah, I've never been on a cruise.
I'll be strapped. Don't worry about it.
Okay, okay. From Tilda.
You never been on a cruise?
No, and don't come by me either playing on the railings and stuff. Just
thank you, Till Dog. Appreciate you.
Oh, trust me, I'm not playing on no railings, and I can swim way better than you. I'm not risking falling no goddamn ocean.
Till Dog, it's Giving Thursday. Drop them donos. Also, happy heavenly birthday to my mother, Ophelia.
Happy heavenly birthday,
Happy heavenly birthday, Miss Ophelia. Happy birthday.
Loose neck, Grim Reaper Doug. Yeah, if Arthur Blanks dies, I'm not coming on the show Monday because
I did not call for that man's death.
Well, but whenever you do this, that's typically what happens to people that you talked about.
It's not.
That's
cool.
not true. That's not true.
And also, you went a little long with it too. Like, save that for other stuff.
He did it 3 or 4 times.
Frederick, good morning, Frederick. Great show, Stews. Making Thursday morning great again.
Thank you.
Thank you, Frederick.
Thank you.
Loose neck. When Doug said cocaine, Arlie thought it was a setup. You were adamant about her.
Because I wanted y'all opinions.
However, the cocaine talk was really good.
It was good. It was good. Are we clipping that?
Definitely clip the cocaine talk.
I got a couple of buddies that have texted me saying you can't come back to Moco.
I feel afraid for you.
Don't worry about it. Don't be
I knew Sean Mims was gonna be in here.
If there's 400 tons of cocaine on the streets, shouldn't I have at least seen one person do a line or two in my life and not just on TV?
Not if they know you to be the snitch that you are. Hell no. Hell no. They know what's up.
Let's clear this up. Let's clear this up for the new year. I don't snitch on anything. I snitch on people putting other people's lives at risk on the highways. And if you live in Atlanta and you drive in Atlanta, you should understand where I'm coming from.
So what are you going to do when you see 880,000 pounds of cocaine? What are you going to do? You're going to snitch, sir.
Also, the reason why Ryan and I actually know people that indulge is because we have a spirit of not tattletaling. We have a spirit of do you.
Well, you know what?
Don't bring that shit over here, but do you.
The people that do cocaine and said, I better not do it around Doug, they're absolutely right.
Exactly. That's why we know people and y'all don't. Right. From Sean Mims, Stews 8-4 before Lamar 3-6 with him in the playoffs. The turnovers at the wrong time. We can't be scared to criticize Lamar's playoff performance. Thank you, Sean.
Nobody's scared to criticize
anyone's scared here.
But at the same time, you just can't ignore 3 MVPs, or at least should have been 3 MVPs.
It should have been 3.
Yeah.
Sean has given us more donations and information.
Hey, Sean, appreciate it, man. Even though I still think you're a government plant. Thank you so much, sir.
Sean says John didn't want to fire the OC.
And that may be why they said, okay, man, either he goes or you're going to go, so he can be gone too. So that's probably what happened. And I think there may be something along the lines of that same thing with Raheem Morris in Atlanta because of the offensive coordinator.
John Dingle, good morning. Lamar never gave his support to his coach when asked about it after the game. Thank you, John Dingle.
I talked about that before, John. You probably hear it on the show when you listen to the rest of it. Shouts out to you,
his explanation was, we just lost. I'm hurt right now. Why are we talking about the coach? I get it. He didn't want to talk about the coach at the time.
No. Yes. This message is at 8:40 a.m.
Look at the picture tree.
That's messed up, man. Man, come on, man. That's messed up. I feel like they piling on the playmaker, man.
But that's another thing, because you don't know anyone who does, the lines. You don't know the behavior because anybody can see. It's something.
Right. No, I guess when I'm talking about the cocaine conversation we had today,
Thank you,
I've never
Lieutenant.
seen anybody do it. Do I think people are doing cocaine that I know? Yeah. It's got to be. I know a lot of people. Okay? I know a lot of people. But let me ask y'all. Y'all have seen people do lines of cocaine? You've been in their presence while they were doing cocaine?
Yes.
Yes.
God damn.
But
Shit.
they weren't like, "Hey, Tree, look over here." Like
Right,
it's
no,
you're in a
And-
play, but they
and-
are my friends. Like
And more times
today.
than not, man, when somebody's doing a line that you're talking about, yeah, that's at a table where people are chilling and there's no rush. But yeah, people that do it on the regular, they keep it in their pocket, they put it on their hand, and they just keep on going. You're not seeing them do it.
Right. It's
Yeah,
not.
we've got a
This
buddy
ain't
that you
Studio
know and hang out
54.
with, and I often look at him and do like this, and he'll clean his nose off. He's a regular
That's his business.
user.
It's very, very alarming that you know the
I don't
culture of
care.
cocaine like this, man. Go ahead, Tree.
that you know the you personally know the cocaine like this. Loose neck.
Culture.
You're judgy. You're so judgy.
How am I judgy?
He's been judgy his whole life. He can't help it. It's okay.
Yeah.
Dwight Howard, #1 on EJ Johnson's list. Thank you. Loose neck.
Now see, clip that. Clip that.
Inappropriate.
Now you know what's gonna happen? Because the story's gonna get twisted up. Somebody's gonna go back to Dwight and say, "Hey man, Stu's saying that you kind of Doodle Brown."
Well,
That's
you
what's gonna
do
happen.
kind of. He's never mind. I'm not gonna go in. He said some bullshit like 2 weeks ago
Ooh.
that Dwight. I have to. Somebody please find the quote where he was taught. He's kind of a giving MAGA. He's giving MAGA, which didn't surprise me when I read the story.
That's a
Loose
beautiful
neck.
purple Rolls Royce. Shouts out to you, Dwight. It's a beautiful car.
And thank y'all for
He's-
these donations, man. Word to my
he's
mother.
frat.
We need it. Thank y'all.
He's in y'all's frat.
Ooh.
No, his car.
Oh.
He drives a purple Rolls Royce though. One of his cars is a purple Rolls Royce. That's beautiful.
Who? Dwight Howard?
Yes.
Yeah.
Loose neck. And he changes the picture so we know what he's referring to.
Right. Right.
Like, how much does that cocaine weigh right there?
That's probably
Less than a feather. Less than
probably-
a feather.
It's probably $100 a line.
So 2026
But I'm
is
talking about the
obsession.
weight. I'm talking about this weight thing.
Oh, it's very light.
So we're no longer talking about the moon, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen,
No,
this year,
we didn't-
Doug
we
is on a
have
cocaine trip.
We have not stopped talking about the moon and space.
Any cocaine stories y'all find, please send them to me because we're going to cover them. You are fascinated. Exactly.
This man's the master of disguise. That's funny.
Loose neck. I was very uncomfortable with the whole segment, but I mean, we're going to clip it. So, Sean Mims, I knew he was coming because he got to defend his boy, allegedly. Thanks for the donation, honey. Johnny Cochran got Willis off. Oh, really? He was Willis's lawyer?
I think so. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure Sean Mims did the research. And
Right.
wouldn't post something if it wasn't right.
Thank you, Sean. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Sean. That is good information.
You know,
Osiris.
Kimberly gone, Arnold gone, Mr. Drummond
Dana
gone.
Plato is deceased.
Dana Plato been dead.
And
Shouts
did
out
she
to you,
not-
Osiris.
she was on drugs too, I believe, at one
I
time.
mean,
probably-
everybody's
they-
on some kind of drug.
They
you know?
probably were tooting up together. That's the word, right? Toot.
It's toot. Yep, that's right. That's right.
You think they did the horizontal mamba too? I mean,
Where do you
You're
come up with
working.
these terms? I like that. The horizontal mamba. I like that, Tree. That's good.
yeah, because that's the only way you like to. Okay, never mind.
Mr. Missionary.
Father God, before I leave. Okay, sorry. From Osiris, 400 tons out here. Osiris, thank you for your donation. And Osiris noted that his spouse is an attorney, by the way. So his information is going to be accurate. 400 tons out here, and the stews don't know anyone. Dave said in The Unstoppable, he sees it at the industry parties. Weed is dusty, but snow is sexy.
Right.
Doug
I've never
wouldn't
been
know
to a
if he-
quote unquote industry party, I guess. I mean, unless we had it. I mean, would the NFC AFC Championship Super Bowl party we should throw count as an industry party?
People would be in there tooting, and that's another thing. I'm glad you said
Just
that.
keep your eyes open on that boat.
Allegedly, okay,
I
there were several people at the radio station we used to work at that were well-known tutors.
Oh.
Lord.
Well,
Ain't saying no names.
once
One
again,
thing Ryan gonna do is tell your business.
Ain't
Okay?
saying no names. Ain't
What's-
saying no names.
once again, we didn't hang out with them like that anyway, so I wouldn't know.
Nope.
I think gonna tell somebody's business. Okay.
But I ain't telling nobody business because I ain't saying no names. Ain't
Yeah,
telling
but
nobody business.
you give enough clues though that people can easily figure it out. Like that comment you just made. There's only like 8 guys that you have to whittle it down to.
There's
A guy that worked at the radio
and
station.
Doug will whittle it
There's
down.
4-day parts. There's 3 to 4 people on each show. There's 3 people that's on our show. Take the 3 out from
He's
our
helping you
show. You
whittle
still
it.
got a significant number of people that you just can't take that guess.
He just helped you whittle it.
You just whittle it down more. You
Tell
just
a
whittle
joke,
it
nigga.
down a couple more dudes.
Well, for the record,
It's not the house on the
those-
left.
For
It's
the
not
record,
house
those
on the
views are no
right.
longer at 790,
Well, nobody is because the station shut down 15 years ago.
but they still working.
You just whittled it down even more. People
What do
that
you
are unemployed are not included in who you're talking about.
Whatever. You don't know what you're talking about.
From Sean Mims. Biden. Oh God.
And they call me a snitch.
I was just thinking the same.
And they call
thing.
me a snitch.
I ain't said nobody's name.
It's a
You
different
just,
style.
you just whittle it down from 40 people that worked at the radio station down to 3.
I didn't call nobody's name.
See if you know any of my. Well, have we had any heart to hearts lately?
This ninja.
I want to talk to you after this show.
Thank you, Sean. We appreciate you giving, sir.
Look, now people guessing. Look what people guessing.
Oh my God.
Look at people guessing.
Mark Diddy said Shaggy.
Oh no.
No, Shaggy
do
is the
this.
salt of the
Please
earth.
don't do this.
Shaggy don't drink, don't smoke, don't drug. Shaggy is the salt of the earth.
Oh God. Doug, I
So
mean,
what
Ryan, I need to
Shaggy?
talk to you after the show. From Sean Mims, Biden traded a basketball player for a weapons smuggler. Stop taking dope out of the state. So what Trump did, he's cool with it. Thank you for your transparency.
Well,
But he's thank you, Sean. Yeah, thank you, Sean. Appreciate you giving.
Appreciate you giving. He's talking about Brittany Griner.
Yep, I remember that.
Rest in peace to her, Stews. This isn't Newcastle, and countless Black people been lived this. Like MLK said, injustice anywhere is a threat everywhere.
yeah.
If you don't stand against it now, eventually it rolls out to you too. Exactly.
He's talking about Renee Good, the lady that
Yes,
was shot
he
in the
is.
face by
Right.
ICE.
Right. They had
The
blood.
Nordics did.
Blood was on the snow. It
Oh,
was,
God.
I mean, this woman's child don't have a mother from
Two.
some
She got
happenstance
3.
bullshit.
And she wasn't out there peddling cocaine. She wasn't out there drinking and driving. She was just sitting in her car.
Man, now that I look, I got a story very, very similar to that. And remind me to tell a story one day. I've never told a story on radio before, but I'll tell a story about where I probably missed climbing Jacob's ladder by a half of a
Another time? This ain't the swimming story.
He's got 2 or
No.
3 of them. Tree.
Nah,
He's got
nah.
2 or 3 of them.
No.
Oh, you supposed to be
This
here,
nigga been
man.
almost dead several times in his life.
But we'll take somebody out of here just from the words of
Listen.
his mouth and the meditations of his heart.
He's got like 9 lives. It's crazy.
Speaking of the word of God, Jamal Bryant is the same guy that has side babies. Agreed, Sean Mims. And I did say that. I
why
made a whole post about it. And I want to know why the preachers didn't talk about Jamal when he was slinging his big dick all over Atlanta. Allegedly.
Why is it big? And why are you even talking about it on this show? Come on, Tree. This is a guy talk show at its essence.
Plenty of
And
women
I
in
am
here,
a
Doug.
woman
talk
at
about that.
mine.
Plenty
I
of
am a
women in here,
woman at
Doug.
my essence. Okay.
He's Black
And-
Diamond, Red
and
Stick
he is
Poodle,
correct.
KK
He's
Ash.
correct. The way that women
Mocha Bella.
are paraded or Jezebeled out. And if you read the Bible, Jezebel was not a whore. She was telling those Elijah and them to back up off her husband. but that's not the way they tell the story in churches. I do
Lord,
agree
Tree.
with you, Sean. I know a little bit about a lot of shit. Thank you for your
Golly, Tree.
donation.
Thank you, Sean. We appreciate the giving.
I know Jamal Bryant right now somewhere listening to the show be like, why y'all gotta bring up old shit?
Right. But nobody talked about him on the Sunday sermon when he was out there making babies all over the place. The standard.
Let's move on, please.
Thank you, Rel.
Get off my lawn, Stuart. From Rel Scott, I agree with Doug. I don't need the first lady of the church to be dressed like Cardi B or Sexy Red. Be the example of modesty. Great shows. Modesty.
Thank you, Rel.
Great show, Stews.
Yeah, I mean, y'all, I'm pretty sure
Modesty
there's a lot
by
more people
whose
agree with
standard?
me.
By whose standard? There's nothing wrong with that dress, and anyone that has a fashion sense can see that that's not her skin wrinkled up. Look at the hips. Look at the hip area. Whose hips wrinkle up like that? That is fabric.
Okay, Tree.
Go outside.
I mean, at the least, she's trying to trick us. at the least, that dress is made to
Go ahead,
trick
Ryan.
people.
Good morning.
Brother Man in the building.
Thank you, brother man.
Thank you. Thank you, brother man. This is my feeling exactly. Thank you for your donation. What up, though, my Detroit brother? People always want to keep you in a box prison of their perception of roles and titles. That dress was fire.
Hey, if the brother man like it, I like it too.
Listen, because one thing
Forget everything I said in the last 15 minutes about that man's wife's dress.
Because one thing Detroit people gonna do is dress the fuck up.
Thank you,
Okay?
brother man.
Yeah.
Is
Thank you,
anybody
man.
from Detroit coming on the cruise? Chime in if you are.
Is Howie coming on the cruise? Howie Bell?
I doubt it. He'd be working,
Oh,
man. He'd
yeah,
be working.
yeah.
He'd be working, man.
Isn't that
Especially
the
during Super
actor?
Bowl.
He's
Yes.
a comedian. He's a comedian.
Okay.
Speaking of that,
From
I'm
Horace
gonna
White,
pull-
3,800.
I'm gonna pull something up real quick while y'all do
Thank
that.
you
Y'all
for your
go ahead.
donation. Great show, Stu Crew. Got my 2 Live merch. Okay, so he's going on
Oh
the cruise.
man, that's what's up. You got some merch. 2livestewstore.com.
Identify yourself.
Store.com.
So, Tree, before
Yes,
you move
sir.
any further, let me introduce you to our frat brother and comedian extraordinaire, Howie Bell.
From the D. From
This is
Detroit,
Howie right
Michigan.
here.
Hello, Howard. Hello.
And this movie is a movie that was in theaters a couple of months ago, but it's now on Stars, and Howie is one of the actors in the movie. The movie is called Unexpected Christmas. If you've got Stars, watch Unexpected Christmas, and you will see our frat brother, very funny man, Howie Bell.
Yeah, and he's been doing it for a long time, like 30 years.
Oh, yeah.
Can we
He's
get
been a
some hand
comedian since
claps?
college.
So Howie
Yay, doing your dream, sir.
and his brother was in the industry too. I think that's kind of how he leaned towards it. His brother actually passed away, but Howie pledged in 92 at E Square, Benedict College. And so if he pledged in 92, he probably graduated no later than 95. He's been doing comedy for 35 years, sir.
No question.
For 30 years.
He's a very
Shout
funny
out
man.
to him. He's blessed. You're blessed. Y'all been doing what y'all do for, did you say 25 years the other day?
26 years this year. 26 years.
What a blessing. Loose neck. Yeah. Doug falling overboard would be the new Gilligan's Island minus Ginger and Mary. Well,
There'll be a lot of people that take pictures leaning on the rail. I guarantee while we're on that boat, y'all will see Doug nowhere near 10 feet from that damn rail.
Why would I lean against a goddamn rail? That's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
The water's pretty deep out there. I don't know if you knew it.
Shouts out to you, Osiris.
Look at my
Appreciate
chat.
you,
What
kid.
up, team? Thank you for the donations, bruh.
thank you so much. Jamal stays in designer. So, of course, he bought that nude illusion dress. He's blending Christ and culture. If the pastor is high fashion, can we really be mad when the first lady matches his energy?
And
We can't, and we need to blend Christ and culture because the old way of doing things.
for the record, every time you see Jamal, Dr. Reverend Bryant, he's G'd up.
Kappa clean.
I think
He a
he's
Kappa.
G'd up.
I think he's a Kappa. Yeah.
He's a Kappa and he Kappa clean. Come
Oh
on the
my
show,
gosh.
Jamal Bryant. Talk to the stews. Y'all all look like y'all from the
Come on,
same
you've been
tribe.
spamming him all morning.
He'll
Yeah.
come.
You didn't talk about that man penis. He ain't coming on this show.
Right. And when no one asked about that.
He will come. And the people who know what I'm talking about know what I'm talking about. From Rel Scott 21. Thank you so much. The CO what?
The crew is gone.
Oh,
that booger sugar,
Yeah,
the powder.
the sugar kept Willis alive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all gone. Miss
Is
Garrett.
Arnold's still alive, isn't he?
No.
Are you nuts? Arnold been dead 25 years, man. Are you crazy? You joking, right?
Emmanuel Lewis alive.
You're joking, right?
I gotta go more, and I can't finish the show.
Is Emmanuel Lewis alive?
Yes. I
Yes.
just saw him in a video. Emmanuel Lewis is a Prince Hall Mason. And I saw him in a video, and they were talking to like 106-year-old bruh of Omega. And Emmanuel Lewis, and I think he was Prince Hall Mason as well.
I saw that video.
Yeah, look in the back wall. That's Emmanuel Lewis.
I saw
That's
that.
in the video.
Sean says, could y'all take him off the list as the plant? I think that's what he's trying to say. It's
No,
really
Sean,
weird.
I think you're deserving of that name, Sean, but we
Well,
do
you-
appreciate your gifts. We do.
You just claimed your status back with that last
Right.
that you said.
Every
You
time
were
you
damn
get-
near off the damn
Every time you
list.
get close to getting off the list, you put yourself right back to the front, Sean.
Pull me
And
back
in
in.
handling fashion, Till Dog is here to say
Godfather.
that he has to be on the payroll. No ninja grifts this hard for pilgrims.
Right.
Yes, Nordics, pilgrims.
And
Sean,
thank you, Sean Mims. We clearly have different political views. We're going to ignore it because you help us keep the lights on.
You're a very important part of this platform, Sean.
You
Thank
are.
you.
We're almost done. Sydney Action Jackson, thank you so much. Ask that yogurt mouth ninja, Sean. I'm sorry. If he was cool with the Cheeto pardoning all those January 6 terrorists, including the ones who attacked and killed police.
Right.
Sean, send us a donation with your answer. Thank you, Sydney Action Jackson.
This whole January 6th thing we just
2
had the
days ago.
anniversary. We just had the anniversary.
2 days ago.
It's like people just
Forgot.
ignoring what happened that day.
No.
And they're
3 days.
ignoring people died.
3 days ago.
Douglas, we can't even ignoring. There's no consequences for the shit happening 24 hours ago. You think there's going to be people that remember? The more you keep getting away with shit, the
Right.
numb.
And that's been the whole purpose of this entire new administration, or a second time around, is they're
They're not-
basically
Yep.
they're seeing how far they can go.
Like they're not going to do anything.
So every time they do something that most people would say they shouldn't do or they couldn't do or lawfully they couldn't do, they do
Quick
it,
comment.
they get away with it, and then
Quick
they do
comment.
something else. They
Quick
keep
comment.
pushing the bar forward
Right.
more and
So-
more, a little bit as we go.
The lady that was wearing the great brown cowboy hat that was speaking on behalf of the president and the I don't know.
Christy
What's her
Noel.
name? Bondi. No,
Her.
no,
Her.
No.
no.
She was
You're right.
acting as if the words that she was speaking was going to become truth, and that no one in the world was
Would
going
see
to
the video.
see the video.
Right.
Well, I mean, how dare you?
We're on the Truman Show right now. Did anyone see that movie, The Truman Show? Like
Yes,
that's
yes.
what this is.
Yeah.
How dare you?
It's like
The
we're living
purge.
in an alternate
was
reality.
He was attacking ICE.
We right. That's the word she used. We are literally living in the upside down, an alternate reality. Yeah.
Earl McDowell, Johnny Cochran, Gail Sayers, and Pastor Bryant mentioned today, and he's
You know what,
shouting,
Earl?
and we're having a lot of nuke talk here.
Shouts out to you, Earl.
They had their anniversary like a couple days ago, right?
Right. And I hit up the noops that I knew, but I forgot to hit up Earl. Happy belated anniversary to you, Earl.
Yeah. Look at that. We're the bigger men.
No question.
We're the bigger
Ooh.
men. Shouts out to the 2 or 3 noops I know.
Good time, Grego. What up, Grego?
Why is it big? Bulldog story adding up. LOL.
Appreciate you, Grego. Good to see you, player. Thank you for giving, man. We appreciate it.
He in Colombia. Grego, are you still in Colombia?
Man, that man moved to Colombia,
Did Kayla get back yet?
chasing after
Yes,
Colombian
she's
women.
back. She's back.
Thank you. Tree got ballet.
Oh, I said thank you to everybody already on that, right?
No, you didn't. You didn't.
What did I
mention it
say
on the show.
Monday?
No update.
Oh, she wasn't back
She
Monday.
wasn't back yet. She wasn't back.
So
yet.
yeah, I talked about it Monday. Baby girl was in Colombia when all of the craziness happened in Venezuela. She had a flight she was supposed to be back at 1 p.m. the next day,
Tuesday.
and Tuesday, which was Tuesday, she didn't get back in till 4 a.m. that morning.
But she
Her
made it
flights
back,
kept
man.
getting delayed, and
She
nothing.
made it back.
nothing was going to happen, but you don't even want to be caught up in the situation like that. Like a Brittany Griner type situation. So thank y'all for the prayers, man.
Right.
Baby girl made it home safe and sound.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
Loose neck, I do not have valet parking at the Vortex. I get dropped off. Okay, from Earl McDowell Jr., Miss Parker, Lil Joe, and Todd Bridges, or anybody that he know. So I copped me a bird, better known as a kilo. He's quoting.
It's rap lyrics. Thank you, Earl McDowell. We appreciate you. I can't think of the song though. I know the lyrics. I can't think of the song.
The nickname, I've heard them use the term bird in like.
Thank you, Fly Tie.
Fly Tie, thank you, cuz. We appreciate you, man. Doug,
we working on
this is not 1979 at Centenary United Methodist Church. Let that lady live.
Can you imagine Miss Gibbs walking up in Sunday morning service wearing that dress?
She didn't wear it to church.
Miss Gibbs was fine too.
Well, you did. I don't think you need to add that commentary.
It's the truth.
So Miss Gibbs was our pastor, Reverend Gibbs, his wife. And he was our pastor our entire youth for the most part.
She was like 6'2", and you could tell, even though in the church clothes, you could tell she was a stallion.
What?
Y'all didn't have like brother time where Ryan told you his secrets. I got a crush on it.
No, I don't think so.
Because I didn't have a crush on the pastor's wife, but she was stacked.
But that's how it sounds. It sounds very crushy.
Well, I don't care what you think.
Sean, was that dude worried about that ninja selling dope in his neighborhoods and doing shootings?
Sean Mims is on fire today.
Yeah, this is
was
at
that
9.
dude worried about ninjas selling dope in his neighborhood? What's he referring to?
He's responding to can't think of the guy's name. Sean, we had a specific question for you. Come on back in here with the answer. Brother man, coming in strong.
Wow.
Coming in strong, the brother man. I got you, brother man. Here we go.
You are correct.
Right.
You are correct.
They're just overwhelming us with so much bullshit. Like
distractions.
Like something that we would have said was just crazy 20 years ago.
We
move on from it like after 10 minutes because something else crazier is about to happen.
You got to get ready. From Hucklebuck 7149, you all are ill-informed. The Cousins contract has already been restructured, and more than likely he will be June 2nd cut casualty. ATL will get this mess right. Period.
Oh yeah. It's already in ink. He will not be a Falcon next year.
What did I miss? What did we?
But he's wrong because
we informed.
You may have mentioned or said that Cousins would be the quarterback for the new coach, and the coach isn't going to want that. No,
Cousins said that.
This is his last season. It's okay. And for the record, the
only time I brought up Cousins was when we talked about how he had that stretch last year where he was injured, his shoulder was injured, but he didn't tell anybody because he didn't want to be benched and lose his job to Penix.
Yeah, man, it's okay. I forgot who the message was from, but it's okay. Go ahead.
D. Lewis, good morning. That's a name I haven't seen. Matt LaFleur is going to be the next coach to be let go after the Bears beat him this weekend.
They're not going to cut LaFleur. He doesn't deserve to be cut yet. He's done a good job.
Sydney Action Jackson, the Patriots got a last place schedule that they had the Patriots got a last place schedule. They had the easiest strength of schedule. Let's slow down on them.
They're New England and Vrabel. That's fine, Sydney Action Jackson. I understand what you're saying, but you can only play who's on your schedule. The Patriots didn't make their own schedule. It is what it is. They had a great season.
Triple Platinum Batmite. He, like Kevin Hart, in the eye, and he looked Kevin Hart in the eye, and
He says, I like Kevin Hart.
He like having, I think that's wrong. He said a friend of mine 30 years ago looked him straight in the eye and told him never to do cocaine because it brings out the worst in your personality.
That's an interesting.
I wouldn't know.
Long story.
It'll keep you up all night and horny too.
Why do you keep doing like that? Why do you keep doing this?
I haven't done that all day.
And we're talking about cocaine. That's not a good look, man.
No, that's not my drug of choice. I smoke it and I eat it. I don't snort it.
Hey, y'all, pal Big Al. Welcome to the Two Life Stews experience. He says he's head of security at his church now. He has to avert his eyes a lot. Even the 60-plus women are bad.
Yeah, no question. No question.
Thank you for your donation.
When our grandmother was in her late 40s, early 50s, she looked like a grandmother. What do I mean by she looked like a grandmother? She always wore a house robe. She always had on slippers. She always had curlers in her hair.
Yeah.
She looked like a grandmother. These women today in their 50s and 60s look like the women did back when we were growing up in their 20s and 30s.
Damn right.
Which I guess is a good thing.
Tree, I'm gonna read this one. Tomorrow is the Founders Day of the greatest fraternity on the planet, Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. Sigma Dads 9818. Happy Founders Day Eve to you and the other Sigmas that didn't have the heart to pledge Q.
You were doing
Happy Founders Day Eve to the scarecrows of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated.
You didn't have to do that.
Boo boo.
You could have just cut it off.
I'm sorry. No, I'm not cutting it off.
Hey man, why'd you have to go to that extent? All you had to just say is, hey man, y'all scared to pledge Q and let it go at
Sigma
that.
Dads, happy
Founders Day.
Anniversary Eve. Happy Founders Day Eve, sir.
Thank you. We're almost done. Let's go. We got 3 minutes and we're out of here. From Julius 29C, I assume wealthy people do cocaine. I think you are correct.
True.
It is costly.
That's true.
So I've heard. From Ma Diddy. Now that's the part I don't understand. How people, me either. I asked this question: do people still do crack in 2026? And where would you get it from?
The answer is yes.
I asked this in the pre-show Monday. Now I don't know nobody that's done crack.
I don't know no crackheads either.
I can't.
Wait a minute. You would think mathematically you would know way more people doing crack than cocaine.
Judging. Why mathematically? Because I'm from Detroit?
No, because that's allegedly a black drug. Allegedly.
Well, it's a
it's
a cheaper form of cocaine.
You don't really hang around Nordics like that, do you?
In my younger years, like you both, which you seem to forget, I went to a school where I was one of 60. And
you went to a white school.
Yeah, and very popular. And so I saw a lot of things because the Nordics loved me. They trying to asking their parents, can I live with them?
So you saw Nordics doing cocaine in high school?
Not high school. They were drinking though.
Okay. But you went to Western Michigan or something, right?
Eastern.
Eastern.
And then in high school,
her school
definitely got exposed to, they could do what they wanted to do.
Right. Wow.
Sean Mims, Penix will be a Raider. Thank you, Sean. Random.
Well, as a Raider fan, that's my first team. I wouldn't be upset with that at all. I wouldn't want that, but I wouldn't be upset with that at all.
I hope I'm wrong.
We got the first pick this upcoming season, man. We got a plethora of quarterbacks that we can choose from for our future.
I hope I'm wrong, but I don't see Penix being able to pass the injuries going forward ever.
I have another. Go. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say he's got too many bandages on his knees. Like his knee can't be secure.
And when they drafted him, I said, "Y'all do know we play on turf, right? That's not good for bad."
You did say that.
That's not good for bad knees.
I just want to know, Doug, we can talk about it another time. In the year of our Lord and Savior 2026, how come cocaine can't be in? Why are we still doing lines? They don't have other, like a pill form?
I don't even understand the culture of how cocaine works.
There's something about going through the nose cavity to get to the brain.
Oh, faster.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. You're so smart. From
I just know
I
know a handful of drug users. Right? That's all.
You know a lot about cocaine. This is very alarming.
I'm going to come clean real quick. I had a lot of parties and get-togethers at my homes in Detroit, and I would have everybody's drug of choice at the crib. There were people that would be in the neighborhood and just stop by because they knew that in my little case on the counter and on that little table over there, their thing is in here. I didn't do it because I was drug tested all the time, but to keep the party going, I had things that people wanted at my house.
And in the spirit of the cocaine panel, here comes Fly Tie telling somebody's moco business.
Man, it was a cat that went to school with us at Berkeley who used to Powder family, had a car dealership.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Enough.
That
Enough of
really
this.
narrows it down. God damn, Fly Tie.
Yeah. Doug about to call 911 on Ryan from 1991.
Back to the future.
God damn, Fly Tie.
I gotta go. I gotta
Your
go.
family owns a car dealership. How many ninjas? How many people?
1246
family
East
owns-
Avenue.
is widely known for owning a car dealership in a small town like ours. God damn, Fly
Thank you,
Tie.
June
No damn
B77.
good.
Thank you, June B77.
Y'all ain't no good. I gotta go.
Man,
I
them
gotta
girls
A
go.
lot of tattletaling going on the show today.
Them girls hit that sugar booger and take their clothes off.
Clip that tree.
Okay. Y'all end the show, please. Thank you. I'm
Thank
crying
you,
now.
Thank you, Joey. Did you read the last super chat tree from 77? Okay. We appreciate it. Thank y'all very much for participating in today's show. We appreciate y'all. Everybody in the chat room, all the super chatters, y'all get an A+. Thank you so very much.
Thank y'all. We'll
Who
be back
knew?
Thursday.
Doug,
knew?
you keep picking the good stories, sir.
Right, he did. He did. No question. Ollie, Michelle, you get an A+. Thank you, Ollie. We appreciate you. You had another day filled with a lot to do, Tree. Great start to the new year on Monday and Thursday. You get an A+. Thank you very much for your participation. We appreciate it. Monk's Corner Chevrolet about to be rated.
God damn. I mean, that was totally unnecessary.
I don't think. I want to give Joe Ham another shout out.
Yeah.
Sir, we did a In the Huddle with Joe Ham yesterday where we had about 10 topics, and the Harbaugh stuff dropped after we put the script out for the show. What was going to be 10 to 15 minutes of Harbaugh talk took an entire hour. It was phenomenal. If you want to hear it, go to Stuart Media and Entertainment on YouTube, and you can pull it up. In the Huddle with Joe Ham. It was yesterday's show, so that was January 7th. Y'all check it out. A+ to Joe Ham. I appreciate you, Joe.
Shouts out to the supposed to be Heisman Trophy winner.
And last but not least, man, I'm giving you an A+, Doug. You did an outstanding job today. We really appreciate you, man.
I'm giving you an A+ too.
Doug recording this show for his files. God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. If you don't know him, you need to find him and show him love. That's all he's showing you. Nothing but love. Outstanding night of football tonight. Outstanding night of football tomorrow. Outstanding day of football Saturday. Outstanding day of football Sunday. Every game means a lot. Y'all enjoy it. Be responsible if you're drinking, and enjoy your football weekend.
Let me remind y'all, the Two Live Stews have our own merchandise store. TwoLiveStewsStore.com. Make sure you hit the share button. That would be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. Tell your people, and we go on. Peace.
There was chicks in Detroit that would stop by the house, and they weren't even my friends. They just came with other people. Like, hey, man, I was just stopping by because I was in the neighborhood. I know why you're here. Come on. It's okay. Come on.
You supply dope to the people, man?
Hey, man.
The show's new
Party
theme
going.
song is Confessions by
Keep the party going by any means necessary. Peace, y'all. Be careful in them streets this weekend.
Boy, you Puff Daddy?
Oh, boy. No baby oil. No
Next
baby
thing,
oil.
right.